Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports for today's watch party. The Toronto Raptors in action tonight, October 30th. It is a Wednesday against the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte. And for those who were hoping for a good game, well, you might still get it. But I certainly don't believe we would have gone into the season expecting to be 6-point underdogs. I know we're away from home, but I certainly did not expect us this early in the season, at least, being 6-point underdogs away at the Charlotte Hornets. But that is where we are. The injuries have become a problem. You know, when the season started, I was thinking, all right, let's be competitive for half a season. Let's be on a 35-win pace, and then under our own accord, our own decision, let's tank, right? When we're not really going to be going anywhere. Well, the decision has really been taken out of the hands of the Raptors, or so it seems, because the injury bug bit the Raptors in the first game of preseason when RJ Barrett was sidelined while he was playing very well in that first preseason game, might I say. First game of the season, Emmanuel quickly picks up a freak injury to his ass. Can't make it up, man. And then Scottie Barnes, an orbital fracture. Is it worded as? A right orbital fracture, eye injury. Thought it would be, okay, maybe a couple games, maybe no games at all. Scottie Barnes out for 3 weeks at least. He's going to be reevaluated in 3. That does not mean in 3 weeks Scottie Barnes is back. That means in 3 weeks, they're going to decide how much longer he needs to be out. That could be 0 more days. That could be another 2-3 weeks. Who knows? But the injury bug has been, I said, if the Raptors want to win, maybe 40 games, those 3 guys need to be pretty healthy. All 3 of them. We are a mere 4 games into the season. All 3 of them have now suffered injuries. It is brutal, but we trudge along. It may be a tough season, but it's too early to tell, really. At least a lot of the bench brigade are looking good early. Jamal Shed looks really nice. A steal at 45. Jonathan Mobo starting to get more comfortable out there on the floor. Ochai Agbaji starting to look like a 14th overall pick, or at least close to it. There's at least some good stories to follow here. But winning games, a lot of games, I'm not so sure. I am not so sure. But hey, we've got each other. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for not forgetting about me. It's been a while since I did one of these streams. Friday, I was away for a function, unfortunately. And then, well, not unfortunately, I enjoyed myself. And then Saturday, no, it's Friday. Friday, I had a function. Then Saturday, I had another one. And then Sunday, I went to Pittsburgh. And Tuesday, which is yesterday, I came home. So I was on vacation. I had 2 functions on back-to-back days. So I've been tied up. I'm back here today for the second watch-along of the season, the Raptors' 5th game. I'm also going to be away for Friday's game, but after that, there should be a good run of games. There should be a good run of games where I'm going to be covering. So what do we got here? Friday, I'm away. Saturday, I'll be back. Monday, I'll be here. Wednesday, I'll be here. Saturday, the 9th, I'll be here. Sunday, the 10th, I'll be here. 12th, yeah. I'll be back in it for a ton of games. It's just a rough start to the season for my schedule. The quest to do 70 watch-alongs is taking a little bit of an early hit, but I'm going to be doing everything that I possibly can. Along the way with the content and the watch-alongs, I'm going to be doing videos as normal. I'm trying to get out content on the 2nd and 3rd channel. 3rd channel, we're going to be humming along with the post-game show. 2nd channel, I try to get videos out here and there. But exciting stuff, guys. If you're here nice and early, a little good early reveal on some stuff. Still working out exactly what this is going to entail. However, want to rebrand the 4th channel. I made it as Amateur Bets. Ultimately, I don't have enough content to keep that channel going. Don't want to have that channel as nothing. Some early exciting stuff in the works here. Likely going to happen I have been offered a chance to be a credentialed Raptors 905 reporter this season. So hopefully I can get to a bunch of games. It's a little bit out of the way for myself geographically. Doesn't mean I can't follow the team on TV. Doesn't mean also that when I have the opportunity to do so, I can't be at the Paramount Fine Food Center, the home arena of the Raptors 905, taking in some of the action over there as credentialed media. That should be exciting. That should breed some really interesting content. And I'm going to rebrand the fourth channel as a Raptors 905 channel in the next week or so and start to get content out when that season does begin. So I'm really excited for that. Really appreciate the people at Crier Media who have entrusted me with this position for this role. So hopefully, obviously, you know, like when a player is in the G League, it's hopefully the stepping stone for them to achieve something else, something greater. But this is a massive, massive opportunity for myself that I'm really excited to take on. So I hope, you know, I can fit it into my schedule, but I'm going to be doing as best as I can. And again, that should lead to some very interesting content. So please make sure you're following me wherever you can so that you know when the content is coming out over there. But yeah, I'm really excited for what I can bring to that channel over there. Let's say what's up to the people in the chat. I hope y'all didn't miss me too much. Well, maybe I hope you did, but I hope you did. I'm sorry I missed the 3 games. Believe me, I want to be here watching the games. In fact, the Friday game I did watch. I wasn't able to watch the other 2. I was following the Nuggets game very closely while I was in Acrisure Stadium, the home stadium of the Pittsburgh Steelers, where I watched my Giants lose live again this season. They lost to the Steelers. An interesting game, but I was following the Raptors along the way. Like, you know, I'm still invested in the team and doing stuff where I can. What's up to the people in the chat? First of all, let's shout out the members in the chat. The members keep the content humming here. When viewership numbers go up and down, memberships provide a constant and guarantee on a month-to-month basis. So I appreciate you guys. I promise I'm working towards bringing some exclusive content towards members. You want to be signed up for that this season. And on top of that, as much as you get, the highlight name in chat, the emotes. You're supporting me, like I said, even greater than just the views. If you want to do so, you can do so. But our members in the chat, Nick Killer, Thomas Perry in chat, what is going on? Gregory as well, lovely 6-month badges next to their names. Also, a stream OG, Doug B, earlier on, made a comment. And Sumeya, watching in the background, thank you so much for tuning in today. Others in the chat, what's going on to Winner 1, Mohammed Lays, Vivek, Harsamar, hopefully I said that right, Mr. Snow Gaming, a lot of familiar names here, Gabe, R, Souk Mantour, Rage Gamer. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate it. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Yeah, perhaps not if you got to make an appearance soon. We'll see. Rowlett says, do you actually think that Scottie can be the face of the franchise or be another DeMar DeRozan? Well, DeMar DeRozan was the face of the franchise for a period of time. So if Scottie Barnes can be another DeMar DeRozan, a multiple-time All-Star, I think he's done pretty well for himself, honestly. It's a little disrespectful to DeMar DeRozan, in my opinion. Other comments that came through. There's one earlier I want to discuss. Thank you for the kind words, by the way, earlier on. Is Scottie signed? Yes, for at least 3 weeks. Sukman says, Jacob, are we cooked? I think so, but the young guys look pretty fun, so hopefully it stays that way long term. I think LaMelo Ball's going to have a good game. I think RJ Barrett's going to have a great game. I also think Grady Dick's going to have a great game. I bet Grady Dick 10-plus points and RJ Barrett 20-plus points on an SGP for today's game. I'm expecting them to be heavily involved with this one. I can't find the comment. Oh, here it is. Kyle Lowry in chat. So I think we should just shut down RJ at this point. There's no point of him playing. Well, first of all, a lot of point of him playing because valuable repetitions for RJ Barrett in this more advanced role compared to what he was doing with the New York Knicks. I don't consider that a negative at all. And he's a chance to work on his defense here. You know, if you don't think your team is a playoff team, it's not like you're just going to shut down your whole team for the whole season. Just like, why not just play Raptors 9-5 guys all season if you're so concerned about traffic? There is a benefit for getting guys games throughout the season as well. And we're 4 games in. You know, we're not throwing in the towel 4 games into the season. Absolutely not. I'll get to be up close and personal with Shamsha. Yeah, I don't know what the credentials are going to entail. I just know I will have access to media credentials. And I will, you know, I'll figure it out from there. I'll do what I can. I just hope it can lead to some good content for you guys. And some good experience for myself there. Do you actually... Oh, sorry, I read that. We do... Do you think Scottie can be that guy to win the championship or no? I don't see why not. Why he can't develop and get there. Definitely not at a point where I can make a call. Definitely not at a point where I can say no. Like, 4th-year player, there's no way at this point I can say definitely Barnes can't be your guy. Why not? Why not? Honestly, he's got so many tools to his game. So let's see how it plays out. I was hoping to see how it played out this season, but now he's going to be injured for at least 3 weeks. It's awful. I don't like the mentality that this is good news because it helps with the tank. Look, a byproduct of this is that it will facilitate tanking to those who want it. But I don't consider the franchise player missing multiple weeks of action good news. I would have rather seen him play and continue to grow and develop with this team rather than missing all this time. Terrible. We do need more help for the team to get to the next stage, of course, but it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be tough little run here for the Raptors without Barnes. 3 weeks, God. Like, who are we playing in this mix? We got the Hornets tonight. We have a back-to-back against the Lakers and Kings coming up this week. Nuggets, Kings, Clippers. God, West Coast road trip starts next week. Back-to-back on the weekend, one of which is Clippers, one of which is Lakers. And the Bucks, Pistons, Celtics, Pacers, Timberwolves. Yeah, it's not an easy run of games. The Raptors have one of the most difficult starts. Actually, check that. The Raptors have the most difficult start to the season. And now they'll have to mitigate it, what already would have been difficult without Scottie Barnes. It's awful. It's awful. What's going on to my moderator and editor on the Clips channel, Adam Scanlon. Make sure to subscribe to the Reactions channel, at Amateur Reactions. United and Spurs, next round of the League Cup. Yeah, I guess they're in the quarterfinals now, so tough draw. But, who's it? Tough draw, but it's going to happen for quarterfinals. You can't be too upset. Let's see. You could have gotten Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Brentford, Liverpool, Southampton. Honestly, it's not the worst draw they could have gotten. They could have gotten better. It's nice and balanced draw, though. You know, not other than Tottenham United are 2 kind of heavier hitters in theory, not United recently. But, you know, Liverpool, big favorite over Southampton. Newcastle, kind of favorite over Brentford. And Arsenal, big favorite over Palace. No shite teams, at least. No lower league teams in this round of the Cup. Anyways, do I think Adam will ever get a proper avatar to show some personality? The Orange A's played out. You hear that, Adam? The Orange A's played out, champ. Add some fucking personality to your profile. It's played out. Epic group of rookies that keep me interested. Yeah, it's an epic group of rookies. You know, Mobo's playing a lot better. Abaji looks good, by the way. I know he's a third-year player. Who, by the way, just had his contract picked up for another season. Congrats to him. Just based off the strong start the season's had. Shed is playing really well. We haven't even seen Jacoby Walter play yet. Jamison Battle looks decent as a two-way guy. Nice little story potentially brewing over there. But, yeah, Mobo's been impressive. He's becoming a lot more decisive. He still does struggle when he's attacking the paint to make a decision quickly, but it's getting there. It's getting better, and there's clearly a lot of tools to work with, so that's an exciting pick there. It's crazy how much we flipped. Like a week ago, before I left for vacation, apparently Mobo was shit, waste of a draft pick at 31. Now he's amazing. I come home and he's amazing. Everyone loves him. When I left for vacation, Abaji was a bust, horrible, out of rotation type player. I come back from vacation. Wow, what a steal of a trade to get him from the Utah Jazz. I wouldn't call it a steal, but I certainly liked the trade when it happened. I still do to this day, and the fact that Abaji's playing better will significantly help over there. I put RJ over 22.5 on my parlay with 2+ threes. I hope he balls out today. I have RJ Barrett 20+ points on a 2-leg SGP with Grady Dick 10+ points. I have that. I think it's -105 where I bet it. I'm not sure what the odds are on our sportsbook partner, the Bet99 Sportsbook. But if you do fancy a bet on the game, check out our sportsbook partner, the Bet99 Sportsbook, with the link that is in the description. Maybe I should take some more vacations, huh? Well, they played well in the Sixers game. I watched that one. They played very well. They won. Did not watch the Timberwolves game. Doesn't look like it went too well. Nuggets game, they played really well. Just faltered late. It was a classic example of the Raptors playing really well for 44 minutes and then deciding the last 4 minutes to just completely stop fucking playing team basketball. This happened with Nurse. This happened last year with Darko. Last 4 minutes of the game, all of the good stuff they did for 44 minutes, nah. ISO ball, don't pass it. Barnes, Barrett, please score. I don't care how. And they struggle in the ISO ball scenarios. Some coaches want the clock to expire so bad they forget they actually have to play the game still. They just want the clock to run out. Please, clock run out. Just keep playing. You're playing well. Just keep playing basketball, right? Just keep doing what you've been doing. And things will fall in place. You need to keep scoring, you know? And the Nuggets made us pay. They did. They made us pay. We have the starting five for the Raptors today. Let's see who we got. We got Davion Mitchell, once again. Grady Dick, once again. Jonathan Mobo, out here in the starting five. Congratulations to him getting his first NBA start. RJ Barrett and Jakob Poeltl. Wow, that is a October starting five. It is October. With all due respect to Davion and Jonathan Mobo, this is an October starting five. We are really in the shit this season. Not saying they're bad players. I'm just saying those are not guys you would have expected to see starting for the Toronto Raptors in the month of October. Month of March? Okay. October, not so much. The Nuggets loss was a killer. I feel like every loss is a blessing in a way. It's kind of the perfect tank rebuild game where you play really, really well. You get a lot of moral victories, which I really like Darko's quote after the game. I don't say this lightly. I don't like a lot of what he does, but I did like this. After the game, Darko Rajakovic said, I don't like moral victories. I want to win, something like that. I'm paraphrasing poorly. He actually had a banger, but essentially, fuck moral victories. I want to win. However, there was some good that we can take away from that game from a moral victory perspective. And playing well and losing isn't the worst thing when it's becoming very apparent that this team is going to be tanking at some point. I just cannot see this team. This team has been nowhere close to healthy. I cannot see them all of a sudden becoming healthy. This is going to be a team that's looking at the draft, and they might already be there, honestly. They're not going to be resting guys this early into the season for the purposes of tanking, but those conversations probably happening behind the scene in a way. How do you stream the Raptors off your laptop? Question from Gregory. If you have Sportsnet, go to Sportsnet and watch. If you have League Pass and you're in Toronto, use a VPN and go on League Pass. If you don't have access to either of those, go to another website that could have the game allegedly. Bruno Fernando, the Tank Commando. Has he been getting a lot of play time? Mobo's starting, so congrats to him. Mobo, by the way, not a 5. We're learning that. Starting at the... He's starting at the 4 today. Not been playing at the 5. You can make a case playing as the 3 today, but he's an interesting one. Chauclair. I don't know who that is. Oh, I see him on screen. Chauclair. I don't know who that is. Who is this? A Canadian rapper. 6 Juno Awards. Nominated for 6 Juno Awards, winning 4. Congrats to him. If you like him, that's dope. He's in the mix. What is Mobo's over-under today? I'm assuming you mean on points. Let's have a look. What would I guess it to be? Probably like 10, 10.5 would be my guess. Let me pull up. Let me pull up our sportsbook partner, the Bet99 Sportsbook. Is Flash a consensus pick if the Raptors had it? Yes. Yes. Well, there's another guy, kind of Ace Bailey, kind of in the mix, but no. It's, for what I've seen from Cooper Flagg, that is the guy. Let's see, Jonathan Mobo. The spread for this game is, still 6.5. Going to the player props on Bet99. RJ Barrett down to 21. I saw him plus money at 22.5 earlier. 21.5. I don't mind that spot, guys. Grady Dick, it's a bit high now. Baji 10.5. Mitchell, wouldn't take that. Mobo, he's only 7.5. Minus 135. Tell you what, he's starting. What sort of minutes will we be getting? What sort of minutes is he getting there? No Quickly, no Barnes. Probably quite a bit. 7's a little low. 7's a little low. I'm not going to bet it, but 7.5 is a little bit low. I don't want to bet right before the game. What is the chance of the team winning? Raptors versus Hornets. Chance of the Raptors winning this one, probably about 35%. They're not in a good spot to win this game, for sure. Not in a good spot to win this game. Let's see. What's the Raptors' rotation today? Mobo's starting. What's the forward rotation today? Without Barnes. Like, is Mobo going to play 35 minutes? Probably not. Last game he played 14 minutes. Battle, Boucher going to play. Carton's not with the team today, so there's 4 bench guys. There's Shed. Well, Fernando as well, but I don't imagine Fernando's also going to start playing again. Boucher, Battle, Shed. Abaji's not starting today. Abaji, Boucher, Battle, Shed is your bench. 4 guys coming off the bench. Abaji's probably going to get high 20s, low 30s for minutes. Mobo's got to play. He had 6 points in 14 minutes last game. Perfect align. He's going to be getting like 25 minutes today. You think he only gets teens in minutes? I think he's going to play. I think he has to play like 25-ish. Am I wrong? I don't know when quickly he's coming back. He was questionable for today. So hopefully soon. Good reminder from Gregory. Smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Let's try to get to 50 likes while we were in the first quarter. Smash that like button. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Just looking at a Mobo, going into this game log here. So first game he was not very good, but he's been better since then. Point-wise, he's at 12, 2, and 6. He had 2 in the Timberwolves loss, only got 8 minutes, 54 seconds. Had a great game, apparently, against Denver. I didn't watch really any of it. 13, you got 14 minutes. 6 points. How many minutes is he going to get today? He had 24 against Philly and put up 12 points. And he's starting today. He should get at least 20 minutes. Taking 8 shots. Took 8 shots in that Sixers game. 4 shots for his game. Only 2 against Denver in 14 minutes. I'm not gonna force a bet here. I do think the 7.5 looks pretty good, but not going to force it here. We'll see how he does today to have a better look for that. Quickly, again, questionable for today, so hopefully back for the next one. It's a back-to-back, so hopefully at least one of those games he's available. I would... Scoreboard should be figured out. I think it's figured out for every game, then it's like not. So as long as no website's messing with me and changes the way their format is, we'll be fine, and it'll appear. I don't know why last game it gave such a problem. It should be fine. It should be fine. Raptors almost beat the Nuggets. Raptors also beat the Sixers. Well, the 76ers missing guys, but yes, a very impressive win. The Nuggets game was impressive, though the Nuggets have looked really, really bad this season. The Nuggets game was impressive, though. Won't take that away from that. Well, I was looking at Bet99. I guess I should look at other spots. See what the prices are on Mobo. He could do something. I bet Grady Dick and RJ Barrett. I might sleep. I bet Grady Dick and RJ Barrett over on points. Mobo's a power forward. Unconfirmed, really. I guess he can do a lot of things. He'll probably be at the 4 today for the most part. All right, let's see. John Mobo is not even available in a lot of places, to be honest. Not much information on this guy. We have Jeremy, one of our members, in the chat. What's going on? Good to have the stream back to stroll together. Yes, sir. We're back today. Won't be back Friday. I'll be away Friday, but then back to normal. I'll be like a good string of games in a row where I won't miss. In college, he was listed at like 6'6", but the Raptors listed him, I think, at 6'9". He looks bigger than 6'6". All right, let's see. Mobo. We only got a photo of him on this betting site. I'm not going to take minus 130 on the over 7.5. Let's try a couple more. Let's try a couple more websites here. Let's see if we can find a good 7.5 here. A sneaky 7.5 on Jonathan Mobo for points. Joey, what's going on? One of our stream OGs joined us. How you doing? We also got World Series tonight. I'll throw that on my phone when the time comes. Yeah, horrid luck with injuries. Honestly, it's disgusting. It's disgusting stuff, man. 7 o'clock here. Game time. Should be now, but of course it's not. It's going to be in like 10 minutes or so. If you guys are enjoying the stream, smash the like button. Consider subscribing for more. And I told people earlier, but we've got 3 channels. We've got this one here, Amateur Sports, the main channel for Raptors content. We have the second channel, Amateur Sports 2, for additional Raptors content. Fun little easy videos on maybe some more niche Raptors topics from time to time. We have the third channel, Amateur Reactions. We do post-game shows on that channel if you don't catch them over here while we're live. And we're going to fire up the 4th channel again. Amateur Bets is going to go through a rebrand as a result of an offer I received to be a credentialed Raptors 905 media member this season. So looking forward to bringing content to you from there and using some of that stuff for the Raptors 905 channel. Hopefully I have enough bandwidth mentally to do this, but an opportunity presented itself. I'm excited to take it on. Let's see how it goes. Exciting stuff. What do I think the Raptors' record will be at the end of the year? Riley is cool. I don't know if you want my answer. Let's just say before injuries, I would have said 32 wins. That number is lower as a result of the injuries. What is Raps 905? Raps 905 is the G League affiliate of the Toronto Raptors. I would agree with Bob, my uncle, that this is going to be a pretty comfy under 30-win team. It sucks, but injuries, man, you can't do anything about them. Nothing you could do. Damn, not a lot of Jonathan Mobo lines out here. Scottie Barnes is injured. He has a right orbital fracture. Fancy way of saying he has an eye injury. Out for at least 3 weeks. Quickly, still out today. Jacoby Walter, still injured, but he's actually with the Raptors 905 for media stuff at the moment, but partly because he's injured. Kelly Olynyk remains out. Bruce Brown also remains out. Tough scene. Tough scene. Says, yeah, 905. The G League affiliate. But yes, I'm excited to bring some extra stuff, hopefully there this season. So people think the Hornets have a higher chance of winning. I would comfortably say the Hornets are the favorites here. It's not a fan. We have a March lineup out here today in October. With all due respect to the guys on the team, it's bad. It's bad. Do I think the Raptors are making the playoffs this year? I don't think a healthy Raptors would make the playoffs. This is not a healthy Raptors team. If we were going to be under 30 wins, I'd want it to be from injuries, not our play. So it is what it is if that's the case. Well, I don't want anybody to get injured, but there's a much greater excuse to lose 30 games as a result of this. Before injuries, I said 42 at least. I think you're a bit off base there, Joey, but obviously everyone's got their own opinions of the team. I didn't think this team was that good. Market would have agreed with me. In fact, Market was lower on them than me. I imagine their win-loss prediction right now is, geez, it's probably in the it's in the mid-20s. Just how low would it be? If everyone's healthy, what do you think that their record would be? If I could guarantee everybody's health for 82 games, this team is good enough to win 40, I think. If I can guarantee health for the whole season, yeah, I would go with that. Let's see what their chances are of making the playoffs according to this sports book. Raptors, not listed. Oh, there they are. Yes to make the playoffs is plus 800. Let's take the VIG out of the market here to get a better understanding of that percentage, because they're minus 1,400 to not make the playoffs. Plus 800. So about a 10% chance the Raptors make the playoffs, according to this sports book, unnamed. Not looking good for the playoffs, guys. I have to be honest with you. Garmin, what's up? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Also, got my classic Scottie Barnes injury 2 days ago. Well, not so great timing with the Barnes injury, but I'm sure the jersey looks terrific, and you're happy to have it. Happy for you, as a result. I will have my own classic jersey eventually, once we get the cash flow up a little bit more. A bit down from the vacation and the upcoming Raptors tattoo I'm getting. If Grady becomes a strong starter and our draft picks look good, that's a win this season for me. I agree. Would also like to see the core guys develop, but yeah, we can get a lot out of the young players, the rookie class we have, and Grady Dick continues to play like this. Absolutely, that is a win on the season for the Raptors, and if they can secure a good draft pick, that would also be a good thing for this team. Not great with the way it's going right now, like how we're getting that good draft pick potentially, but it is what it is. It is out of our control, you know? Grady Dick is an interesting case this season. Thoughts on Mobile starting. It makes sense. It'd be good to see him get a proper run out, see how he does. When's Walter coming back? I'm not sure. Currently, he's with the Raptors on a 5 doing media stuff because he's still injured, but I hope he's back soon. As for Grady Dick this season, so what's, I won't say concerning, but eye-opening in a way. 346% shooting from 3, has not been terrific shooting from 3, but he's shooting 43% from the field, which is better than last season. His effective field percentage is at 52, which is around the same as last season. 16 points per game. What's been great about Grady Dick is the shooting is becoming a little bit harder because he's getting heavily chased off the three-point line and heavily closed out. But he's so good at attacking closeouts. He has been so good at doing that. And that was a big reason why I was always a believer in his game when a lot of people turned on him early last season, was that he's so talented at attacking closeouts. When the shooting comes, he's going to be lethal. And now that he's getting such respect as a shooter, the shots are a little bit more difficult to get off from 3, first of all. But second of all, he's doing a fantastic job as we see attacking those closeouts. That, it's okay that some areas are struggling. He's been so good in so many other ways. Do I think teams that might have a good first rounders this year are going to be a bit more cautious in dealing them? Perhaps, but if you're a contender and you feel like you can win now, a lot of teams will still trade away a pick to try and make themselves that much closer to getting an NBA championship. They might look at it. I mean, if you're later in the draft, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of teams later on in the draft who don't care that much about losing on a draft pick. I think Raptors have a good chance of winning. Look at the game chart stats from NBA.com. We shall see. I disagree, but we shall see. I hope they win. I'm not in tank mode yet. I hope they win. I hope they do well. I hope they rise above the adversity and win a game today. Really been impressed by Mobile recently. Excited to see what he can do to start tonight. Yeah, it's still a lot of tools. Once, hopefully, he becomes more assured and confident with the ball in his hands, driving to the rim, this can be a very dangerous player. It's just that when he's got an open space to attack the rim, it's like a deer in the headlights a little bit sometimes. Just not quite sure what he wants to do with it there. I want a bit more assurance and confidence, which will come with time on the floor, absolutely. But so many great tools already for him as a base to start with, absolutely. That it's a pretty exciting player for the Raptors who have selected in the second round, albeit 31st overall. When this team is healthy, I can honestly see him as 8th or 7th seed. Honestly, I don't. But it'd be great if they were. Not going to be upset if they go that far, but there's a lot of good teams at the top of the East, especially in the top 8. Seeing pressure to Chua at first from mobile decision-making wise, I see the parallels. Not going to dispute that. I do see the parallels, but hopefully becomes more assured of himself. 3/4 of the people watching right now have not hit the like button. This is alarming. If you're watching and enjoying, make sure you smash that like button. Drive us up in the YouTube algorithm nice and early as we get ready for the start of this game. 25 likes. I see 74 people in chat, so all right, we'll say 2/3 of you have not hit the like button. Please make sure you do so. Let's try to get to 50 likes by the end of the first quarter. If you're new to the channel, help us on the road to 18,000 subs by subscribing. Another reminder, merch is on the way. I still don't have it. It's still not ready, but it should be ready any day now. Let me see. It's supposed to be 10 business days. Let's see how many business days it has been. Let me see. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. Okay. I ordered it on October 16th. There was a slight amendment that had to be made on October 21st. But from the 16th, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That 10. That's 10 business days. It should be ready. No? Any day now. There was a slight change that had to happen. Any day now. Merch should be ready. Although when the merch is ready in my hands, I need to set up the process of selling it, take photos to promote it, come up with some promotion. So it's not going to be out immediately when I get it. However, it will be in my hands in the next couple of days. Likely. Possibly. Maybe. Hopefully. So stay tuned for merch. Stickers are already out. As I continue to remind you guys, which will be part of the merch drop. If you buy some clothing from the merch, a hat or shirt, you'll get free stickers. If you just want stickers, you can buy some. Fair trade. Fair trade. How do you pronounce Jonathan Mobo? Don't pronounce the G. Mobo. Not Mugbo. Mobo. However you pronounce it, he's starting today, and we are underway in Charlotte. Scoreboard should be up and active very soon. First play of the game, Raptors. Turn it over. Turn it over. Miles Bridges feeds Seth. That's Seth Curry? Seth Curry mid-range. And that's the first basket of the game. Good Lord, if you had Seth Curry first basket today. That's a strange one, but he got the first. David Mitchell for 3. No good here. He likes to shoot early, I've noticed. He wants to get cooking early. Miles Bridges to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound. Well fended off by Mobo. And Pirtle corrals. Now RJ Barrett moving the other way. Attacking. Spinning. At the rim. Doesn't go. Pirtle cannot handle the rebound. And off go the Charlotte Hornets the other way. Google is still a little bit behind on the scoreboard. So I will put that up as soon as it is available to be put up. It looks like it is now. No, don't do this to me, Google. It's working. It's working. It's working. I don't have to worry about the score, but I can watch the game. Oh, what a relief. Pirtle, hand off to Barrett. 2-0 Hornets. Barrett dribbles off his thigh. It's out of bounds. Raptors turnover for the second time early on in this game. Come on, let's get going. Let's get going. Sorry I can't watch this game because TSN is showing the Celtics game. Well, the problem would be if TSN don't have the coverage for today's game, which they don't. The game belongs to Sportsnet today. So turn off TSN, turn on Sportsnet. You'll be able to watch the game. I promise if you are located in a place in Canada where Toronto is the main team, I promise your local provider, Sportsnet or TSN, one of them will have the game. I promise you the Celtics and Pacers will not be taking the front seat, if you will, over the Raptors for that spot. As Josh Green connects for 3 from the corner. 7-0 Hornets here. Raptors struggling early on. Can they get back into the game here with Barrett? Trying to turn the corner on Green. Cannot do it. Pirtle in the high post now with a bit of space. And he turns it over. Got his pocket picked by LaMelo Ball. 3 turnovers early for the Raptors. And Nick Richards throws it down off the lob. 9-0 Hornets. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. 3 turnovers, down by 9. Away we go. Well, it's early. It's early. But here we are. A 4-part docuseries. All the Raptors coming this year. That should be interesting. Nine nothing though. Mostly a product of our own demise here. That's the word. We're doing it to ourselves with these turnovers. A lot of slothfulness going on right now. Slothfulness. Barrett dribbling off his thigh. Pirtle having the ball low in the high post. You got to keep it up in the high post. They're going to pick your pocket. Ball got to be up in the high post. Yak. He knows that. But whatever the reason is, the Raptors are down 9-0. This is a really slow scoreboard. It's still 7-0 over here. Amateur food hour. Amateur hour eats. No food talk. I had a rough weekend, which is okay. I was on vacation, so I had a very healthy day today. Actually, I did not stick to macros. I actually came under a little bit because I forgot to. Like, I was done making dinner, and then I forgot I had to add something else to it, and I didn't really feel like spending time making an extra piece of food for my meal that was already prepared. Anyways, a little bit under. Best vacation meal. I was at this bar right by Acrisure Stadium, the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium, that had a Mexican food truck attached to it, essentially. And the tacos they had were quite good. But the queso they had was fantastic. Fantastic. What else did I have? I guess I didn't really have that good of food. Oh, you know what I did? On my way to Pittsburgh on the road trip, always, when I'm driving into the States, I try to get to a Sonic to grab a cheeseburger. My favorite fast food burger lives at Sonic. Amazing burgers. Good shakes, not so good sides. Great burgers, great shakes, though. Very yummy as well. Barrett, out of the timeout, throws it up to Pirtle, who throws it down. All right. Yep. What I heard about the Denver game was the Raptors were running great plays out of timeouts, which is exactly why Darko did not call a timeout for the last play of the game, potentially to win it. Because, it was going really well all game. So why do it in the last play of the game, the most important play of the game? 9-2, Mitchell to Barrett, top of the key. Now to Pirtle, dribble handoff. Mobo down underneath, finds Pirtle off the glass. You got to make that. You got to make that, Yak. Got to make that down low off the glass. Nick Richards. My screen just flickered. I'm not sure how Josh Green got the ball, but Nick Richards underneath. Offensive rebound. Pirtle struggling a little bit early here. Turnover. He's got a missed layup there. And he's allowed a couple of offensive rebounds to Nick Richards now. I don't know enough about the draft to comment on the hot take about it, but listen, from what I've seen from Cooper Flagg, I want that guy on my basketball team. LaMelo Ball. Oh, it's a flop, man. That's a flop. It's interesting that Mitchell is guarding Ball at the gate. I actually thought they would start Abaji to guard LaMelo. Seth Curry with it now, top of the key. Into Richards. Back to Curry. Drive and kick to Bridges for 3 from the corner. No good. Mitchell. Grady Dick now. Comes off the screen. Nails the 3 ball. Good response from the Raptors out of timeout. Grady other way gets the steal. And then the hustle. Amazing stuff from Grady Dick. Energy. On the way up. Grady Dick. Oh, I wanted to shoot that. Leaves it for Mitchell. Cycles back up top. And my stream buffers again. The Raptors have turned over, and then my stream buffers again. The Raptors have it back. Lob to Mobo. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? The Sportsnet stream is in and out here. And the Raptors turn over, and then the Hornets turn over, and then all of a sudden, Barrett's throwing it up to Mobo. And it's 9-7. Amazing stuff there. I don't know what's going on, but 9-7. Great response to time. Oh, yeah, we're back in this, guys. Remember a couple minutes ago, and it was 9-0, and we were like, here we go. Oh, here we go. 9-7. Great response by this group. And RJ Barrett, a catalyst. Grady Dick, a catalyst as well. Yeah, gotta love Sportsnet. Well, what Sportsnet does provide me with, at very least, is it's easier for me to look at watching a full screen with the Sportsnet app compared to TSN, because I have it like I have this is what so Sportsnet would be on this screen here where I have ESPN open right now, and then I'd have the chat here. Sportsnet fits this very well where TSN doesn't. What the dream is a third monitor on the side to have chat open, but that's money, and I don't have a lot of income to spend on frivolous things at the moment because I went on vacation, which is a frivolous spend, which I had to save for, and I do not have the space for that extra monitor. But one day, I'll have my third monitor. I will. But also, it's good to have it on the side. I don't know. I'm rambling. Scoreboard is slow, but it's better than being too fast. I've decided I'd rather the scoreboard be behind me by a lot than ahead of me by a little. The scoreboard gives you the general gist of the game without spoiling for myself or anybody else who's synced up with me. The team has been responding well out of timeouts this year. That is true. That's an improvement so far. Got a cruise booked for January. That's going to be nice. Cruises, I feel like, I know you have a kid. If you have a kid, it's just nice. Obviously, like, you can get more out of a vacation from a fulfillment perspective if, you do your own thing on a cruise. But there's something to be said about a cruise vacation where you literally don't have to fucking think, right? You just sit there. Food is made for you every day. You don't got to worry about a thing except chilling, right? Oh, leaving the kids with grandparents. Well, you don't want to work while you're on vacation, right? You just get to chill. That's the thing. Would you get the vertical monitor chat? Absolutely. That's what I want. I want a vertical monitor. I got my laptop here, my main monitor here, and I want a vertical monitor over here one day. Another offensive rebound here for Nick Richards out of the timeout, and the Hornets lead 11-7. Wow, just racism in the chat. That is crazy. Whew. We'll get that out of there. Apologies. Sorry, everybody. Got rid of it. (11-7), 6:45 to go in the first quarter here. As a reminder, drop a like if you are enjoying the stream so far. Bridges to Richards, who's having a really nice start to this game. Ends up with Bridges out up top again. His three ball doesn't go. Pirtle probably maybe pushed off Richards, but it's not called. Pirtle gets the rebound. Barrett to Mitchell, open for three. And this is a slight concern, that play right there. So Davion Mitchell in transition there. Now, it's possible in transition they just lost him. But he was wide open, and they didn't even bother walking out to try and contest that shot. They were completely comfortable with Davion Mitchell just taking that shot. Need like at least a semi closeout there. But he's got to make the shots to get their respect. Jamal Shead is in the game. Finds Mobo. Long floater. Tips in his rebound. Man, does Mobo love a long floater? Love in a bad way because he doesn't make them. But does Mobo love like a 15-foot floater or what? Mobo. No, I don't think we're defending the racist chatter here, guys. I don't think we should do that. 11-11 as Grady Dick gets to the rim. 11-2 run by the Raptors. Great response to the 9-0 run to start the game for the Hornets. Interior pass to Richards. And he's blocked by Pirtle coming in late. Raptors corral the rebound. Excellent recovery there on the help defense by Pirtle. Jamal Shead down with it. You guys think Jamal Shead is better than Davion Mitchell? I'm starting to think he is. Speaking of Shead, he just got blocked at the rim by Man. Is it a timeout? Is it a timeout? Yeah, what is our thoughts on Jamal Shead versus Davion Mitchell? Let's say everyone's they're not going to have much, but let's say everyone's healthy. My opinion is it's very tough to have Shead and Mitchell on the floor at the same time. You probably have to limit to really committing to one of them. Right now, I would probably choose Jamal Shed. Grady Dick in the paint. Tough kick out. Has it stolen away. Grant Williams now. In transition, gets to the rim and finishes. 13-11. The Shedheads. Speaking of Shed, in the corner of Baji, fumbles the pass. Back up top to Boucher, who's in the game. Straightaway three. Doesn't go. Rebound by Caleb Martin. Sorry, I made the same mistake as Matty D. That's Cody Martin. Caleb Martin plays for the Sixers. Cody Martin on the floor for the Hornets. Williams feeds it down low. Here's the rookie Salon. I don't know if that's his name. Airballs the three. Boucher in transition. Now Abaji reverse layup. Great finish. Nice take there. Boucher was the nice feed. Abaji, the nicer finish, ties this game up at 13. 3:48 to go in the first. Martin to Salon. Now man. Fadeaway jumper in mid-range. And gets the foul and the tough jumper to go here. That's nice. This guy dressed like Iverson. What's going on? Man at the line to finish the three-point play. Imagine having, and if any of you in chat have this, I mean the disrespect. Imagine having the 100 emoji tattooed on your body. Could you imagine? And again, if you're in the chat and have that, I mean it disrespectfully. I cannot imagine tattooing the 100 emoji on my body. That's just me. Oh, Jesus. Bruno Fernando checking in for the Raptors. Fuck. It was 9-0. Now it's 16-13 for the Hornets. But with Fernando in, this could get ugly. Shed. Elbow floater. Why are these rooks throwing up floaters from the elbow, man? Jamal Shed for three. We don't need a contested three from you, Jamal. I like you. We don't need that, though. Man to Salon. Deep three. Doesn't go. Rebound, though, to Diabate. Now, man for three. He connects, and the Hornets are up by 6, 19-13. We can make better... it's not a great lineup. Look, our bench is thin, but we can make better decisions than what we just had there. Let's come up with something better. Shed... Pass to Boucher. Double comes inside. Step back mid-range from the baseline is not a good shot. A lot of guys can't make that shot. One of which is Boucher's. Martin connects for three. And the lead is back out to 9 for the Hornets, just as it was when it was 9-0. It's now 22-13. We're coming up with some really bad sets here. And it is a good opportunity there to use the timeout. Talent's thin on this team. Why, oh, why, oh, why is there a lineup? You know I hate the 4+1 lineups, right? You know I hate those. So what Darko's done, because he went, all right, this guy Jacob hates when I play 4 bench players at once. What we're going to do instead is play 5 of them at once. 5. All 5 bench guys on the floor at the same time. We're not working with the greatest of bench, so why the hell are we putting them all on the floor together? What is that going to do? How is that going to help us? We're getting out-rebounded a little bit, but Bruno Fernando doesn't need to play, okay? He doesn't need to play. What is this? Emmanuel quickly is wearing like it looks like he's wearing a flannel, but only the sleeves. Then it's a Venom t-shirt. That is, I don't know what the hell that look is, but I was got the game against the Nuggets, and what an amazing game we played. To see it turn to this after Scottie is just sad. Well, it's early. We've already come back from being down by 9, so maybe we can do it again. RJ Barrett is in the game, so okay. A little bit of dome usage, but still a 4+1 lineup as Abaji steps out of bounds on the Bruno Fernando kick out. Boy, oh boy. Some ugly-ass basketball being played here. What is Kelly Olynyk out with? Back injury. He's been out with since the start of the season. I think it is. Mid-range shot from Martin is good. The lead extends to double digits. Largest lead of the game. Jacoby is with the G League doing media stuff. If he was healthy, I'm sure he'd be playing today for the Raptors, but he's not healthy. What are we talking about Longos for? Which restaurant has the best gravy? I don't usually get gravy while I'm out, so I don't have a good answer for that. I don't really ever order stuff with gravy. I make some at home sometimes, but I never get it. No. I don't order poutine. I don't order chicken with gravy. Yeah, doesn't happen. Battle, straightaway 3, doesn't go. Rebound, tipped out of bounds by the Hornets. Raptors will get it back down low. Mod's gone. Now's your chance to hear that. Well, I'm still here. Jacoby Walter is currently, technically, assigned to the Raptors 905, while the Raptors 905 goes through their media day, media stuff. If Jacoby Walter was healthy enough to play basketball today, I promise he would have been with the NBA Raptors and playing in this game. He is not healthy, so he may as well go do some media stuff with the Raptors 905. That is why he's not here today. He is not healthy enough to play, so just let him do his media stuff. Not healthy. Not playing. Tough start here, man. 28-15 for the Hornets as the first quarter starts to wind down. It was a good 11-2 run briefly by the Raptors. RJ Barrett backing down LaMelo. Up top now to Baji. Back to Barrett, who's been quiet in this game. Cross court. What are we... Wait, he's passing through like a 5-player window there. I will ban you, Allen. Don't play with me, man. Mobo coming back in for the last 29 seconds of the first. Fernando briefly checked in. Is already coming out. Yeah, I don't know why he played. Fernando is clearly not NBA caliber. Don't play him. Just don't play him. We've played 5 guys. We've played 5 guys, right? Why not just play 4 guys off the bench? Allen's messing with me. He's not serious. They're not serious. Mobo slicing to the rim. Already doing better than Bruno Fernando here. Bruno Fernando's not good. I would suspect he gets cut when his guarantee is up in January. Speaking of Mobo, at the line here. Already has 2 in this game. First free throw is good. Can we trim the lead a little bit more before the end of the first? 7.1 seconds to go with Mobo at the line to shoot his second free throw. Taking our time here, refs. Come on, man. Free throw is, well, free throw's up. Does not go. Rebound by Salon. And here come the Hornets. In transition, Grant Williams to the rim, lays it in. Wow. An unfortunate end to the quarter there, and the Raptors are down 30-16 against the Hornets. Yeah, it's a It's a G League, not a G League, sorry. It is a lineup you'd expect to see in March. Today, not October. It's October. We're already down to this. It's not a game I'm expecting to win today. And the one guy you really need to take over today is RJ Barrett, and he's not been at the races. He's 1 of 5 from the field. There's not a lot of space for him to go with limited spacing. But, like, okay. I'm not a hater, guys, but Boucher played 2 minutes, he's -9. Fernando played 3 minutes, he's -10. Don't fucking play 5 bench guys together. What is the head coach of the Toronto Raptors not recognizing about this? Don't play 4 bench guys together. Don't play. Okay, listen, if you're going to do, if you gotta do it for a minute or two. 4 bench guys. I do not like it. But, oh my God. Do we seriously have to play 5 bench guys at the same time? And don't give me this shit about you got to get the young guys playtime together. Bruno Fernando is on a contract that is only guaranteed until January. He will likely not be a Raptor beyond that point. So there's absolutely no justifiable reason to say Bruno Fernando should be getting game time here. There's no justifiable reason to that. You want to say it about Abaji, about Shed, Boucher. I mean, Boucher's got to play. Battle, whatever. You do not, absolutely positively, do not and should not run a full bench lineup. Because look at this. -9, -10, -11, -10, -10. That lineup got eaten up. Why play them together? Why? Anyways, 1 of 7 from 3 for the Raptors in this one. 7 of 22 here. Jesus. I don't understand. I don't understand. The game goes to shit in that lineup. And every time I see him do it, the game goes to shit. There's not a lot you can do with the team today, but you can give yourself a better opportunity. Barrett is not the franchise player. That's just like that's a factually incorrect take. He's obviously the franchise player. 32-16. We are just over a quarter of the way into the game, and the Hornets are doubling us up. 16 points down, 16 points scored for the Raptors. You think Darko made a pizza party bet this season? Probably not, right? There are timeout calls here? Timeout here. It looks like they're going to challenge this call. The Hornets going to challenge the call. It's weird. Pizza party was best me of last season. It was just so embarrassing to have that bet in place and to coach the team so poorly that it takes you 3/4 of the season to earn the pizza party. That's got to feel embarrassing, man. Man. Should be a long season. A long, long season. I don't understand the arguments against Barnes being the franchise player. Who is it if it's not him? I forget where the pizza was from for the pizza party, but it was confirmed pretty much where it was from. Or not pretty much, it was confirmed. I forget where it was because I had personally never had it. Reports from a friend who is very much into pizza suggest it was mid pizza, but I don't know. People on Twitter hate Barnes. Yeah. People on Twitter hate everyone. Franchise player this year is Bruno Fernando. We will look back on these days with Bruno Fernando. Absolutely. It was Midtown Pizza. Is that actually what it was? We will look back upon these Bruno Fernando days. I promise you, in a few years' time, we are going to be talking about Bruno Fernando. Saying, man, remember when we had to watch Bruno Fernando play basketball? Remember DeAndre Bembry? Is that his name? Are you having to watch a full season of that guy? Christ. No way he's in the NBA, right? 30 years old. Not sure if he currently plays basketball. Okay, so not sure if the challenge was successful or not. I don't know how they would overturn this. That is clearly a blocking foul. Clearly a blocking foul. Oh, they're saying Mobo pushed him in? Foul on Jonathan Mobo instead. That's pretty soft, man. That's pretty soft. Ball to Richards, who's terrorized us down low today in the corner. Now to Josh Green, who nails the three. The Raptors are down 35-16. 22-3 run for the Charlotte Hornets. Mobo scores down low. He's got 5. 35-18. LaMelo Ball to Grant Williams. Back in the corner, Ball. 3-ball over Abaji. No good. Rebound by Mobo down low. He's moving down the court. He's carrying every dribble. They don't call carries in the NBA, though, so it's okay. David Mitchell and Mobo. 2-man action. Mobo goes up strong, and foul called? I should have my headphones in, but a little play there between Mobo and it was Barrett. So it's out of bounds. It's me, Raptors ball. Back in action here. RJ Barrett at the rim. Off the glass and in. RJ Barrett finally getting something going here. Imagine being Matt Devin having to sit through this all the time. Well, how about me? I gotta sit through this, and I'm not courtside. Nick Richards, I can swear at least, puts up soft touch, and it's in once again. The Hornets running wild in this one, well ahead of the Raptors. Mitchell in the corner, nice pass to Abaji for 3, doesn't go. Rebound Mobo, go up. Kick out to Battle, misses a 3. Why didn't Mobo go up there, man? He had so much time. Go up strong. Green to Ball, kick out to Curry for 3. Doesn't go. He was too open there for my liking. Barrett to Abaji, back to Barrett. It was not a good pass by Barrett. An excellent recovery by Abaji to get it back to Barrett, who nearly finishes, but instead he's going to head to the free throw line. RJ Barrett, sorry. Scottie Barnes, a 23-year-old all-star. Bad at basketball? People just hate, man. Barrett at the free throw line. Not a good free throw shooter anymore. I don't know. He's an amazing player. Not at the free throw line for whatever reason for the Raptors. Misses the first free throw there. RJ Barrett's second free throw is good. Not really sure what the score is because they don't have the scoreboard up. I think it's 30. Yeah, back up now. 37-21 in favor of the Hornets. LaMelo Ball fouled by Mitchell and one. Yeah. Bumped him there. LaMelo Ball heading to the line to make it 40-21. God, there's 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. God, there is 9 minutes to go in the second quarter, guys. This is going to be a long one. Barrett for three. Gets it to go. RJ Barrett. 16-point game. Make me happy, RJ. Do something for me here. Give me something to smile about. LaMelo Ball, deep three. Got it to go. Responds immediately. Barrett to Grady Dick off of the screen. Nice play design. Grady Dick misses the layup, though. Nice play design. I like it. I like it. Richards loses the handle. Gets it back, though. It goes at Pirtle. Strong foul, but even stronger finish. It's an and one. They're just out hustling, out playing in every way. Nothing going right for the Raptors here. Getting out rebounded. It feels like we're getting out rebounded. I actually have not confirmed that. Getting out rebounded, yes. Getting outplayed, getting out hustled. It's a tough one for the Raptors today. Nick Richards at the line. Going to be a lot of tough games like this season. 45-24 for the Hornets. We have Grogan in chat. What is going on? So we need to tank. Well, trust me. Tanking is going to take care of itself. We don't got to do anything. Tanking will take care of itself. Just put a team in position to win. Tanking is going to take care of itself today, this season, it looks like. Shed off the Pirtle screen. Nice pass inside, and Pirtle lays it in easily. Look at that. Shed attacking the rim, drawing the help defense. Nice pass to Pirtle. Easy finish. We got to take the positives where we can. We got to take the positives where we can, or we'll go insane. LaMelo Ball, deep three off 1 foot. That's nasty. That is nasty. So Barrett isn't even playing tonight, man. If it was like roasting Scottie Barnes, like surely an example of how important Barnes is. He's not playing, and look at what's fucking happening. It's like the same team with Barnes the other day go to overtime and almost beat the Nuggets. If anything, we're seeing how good Barnes is with a game like today. LaMelo Ball, another crazy three, right in front of Darko Rajakovic, and it's 51-28. Grady Dick, open corner three, got it. No air horn. 51-31. Down by 20 with 7 to go in the second quarter. This is going to be a while. This is going to be a long-ass game. Well, ball, another three. Boucher can't corral the rebound. Why are we not going for rebounds there, guys? And then Green is three. Why are we not crashing the fucking glass? How many offensive rebounds get it? Why are we not crashing the glass? And then a Jamal Shed transition three. It banks it. A fluke bank. Why is Jamal Shed taking transition threes, man? Like, we're going to lose. It's one thing. Let's not ignore the process of playing the game properly here. Okay? It went in. It was high off the glass. It wasn't even close, and it gets a fluky bounce. Whatever, it went in. But let's not avoid the process at play here. Let's not avoid the process of development here. Shed can shoot open threes, but not contested ones. Evidently. Barrett to Grady. Pops out, steps back inside. Nice scoop off the glass. 54-36. Pirtle to Barrett. Now RJ for 3. Another bucket goes for RJ. What a performance in the second quarter from RJ Barrett, who's up to 11 points. 54-39. 8-0 run by the Raptors. And they're down by 15, so they're down by a lot. 8-0 run. Man, stolen away by Shed. Look at that hustle. Finds Grady Dick in transition. Grady Dick gets up and throws it down. Woo, in transition, Grady Dick got up. I didn't know he had the hops like that. 10-0 run for the Raptors. 13-point game. That was cool, though. That was cool. That makes me excited. Got to take the small victory can. Another turnover there by the Hornets. 3 straight turnovers, I think it was there for the Hornets. 5:13 to go. It's a 13-point game. Shed is better than David Mitchell, in my opinion. I don't know about y'all. Shed is better than David Mitchell. That dunk was crazy. Grady Dick's really good at basketball. This is an exciting player to have. 24 points to paint for the Raptors. That's pretty good, man. Only 20 for them. Barrett to Grady. To Pirtle. Lobs up, Grady. My God, Pirtle. What are you doing, man? Grady Dick draws the foul, but what the hell are we doing here? Pirtle's throwing up lobs now to Grady Dick. Great action. I disagree, Alvin. I don't think a lob to a contested Grady Dick is the way to go about the offense here. It's a side out of bounds, actually. Because apparently going up for a lob is not a shooting motion that deems a shooting foul, which is still a dumb fucking rule. Barrett inbound to Grady. Turnaround jumper is smooth. Grady Dick looking real good out here. 6 of 7 with 14 points in this one. I like it. Man, with RJ defending. Man, shifting. Stepping back, no good. Pirtle doing well to box out there. Shed got the rebound. Shed now lead pass to Boucher. What a sequence by the Raptors. And they've pulled this game back into single digits. 14-0 run with 4:18 now to go in the second quarter. What a feed by Shed. Wow. And the defense he brings. And the energy he brings. Shed is not your typical 45th overall pick. I'll tell you that. Man driving. Pirtle to help defense, but can't quite get there in time as Man lays it in. Or throws it up and in to end the run. How many wins for the Raptors in the next 15 games without Barnes? Lakers, Kings, Nuggets, Kings, Clippers, Lakers, Bucks, Pistons, Celtics, Pacers, Wolves, Cavaliers, Pistons, Pelicans. You took a while to type that. I'll give them 4 or 5 wins. The Bucks kind of suck, and they have a bad coach, so they don't suck, but their coach sucks. Their coach is horrible, so maybe we can beat them. All right, we got a timeout here. A good opportunity. Did Darko call that timeout? Darko did not call that timeout. Did Darko call that timeout? Well, if you remember, AC23 says, Rip Darko had to deal with the revolving door roster last year, now straight tank year. Well, if you remember, the Raptors started last season with playoff expectations. Not hopes, expectations. And they had the same roster all the way up until December 30th. And they were pretty healthy in that time as well. They had a good team. Schroeder, Barnes, Anunoby, Siakam, Pirtle, Trent. That's a pretty good top 6. That's a 8th or 9th seed should be. And they were really, really bad, which led to the tank and thus the revolving door. But if they started the season better, perhaps some decision-making about how they should have played If that had been better, maybe they wouldn't have been in the position to tank. Why did Darko call a timeout when the Raptors were on a 14-2 run? I don't understand. I'm not a big Dennis Schroeder fan, but Barnes, Anunoby, Siakam, Poeltl is a pretty damn good group of 4 players. Barnes is on a max contract. Siakam's on a max contract. Anunoby's on a max contract. You had 3 max contract players in your starting 5. You had a really good center and a point guard who was decent. And they weren't even on play-in tournament pace. That roster wasn't perfect. I'll give you that, but definitely is good enough to make the play-in tournament. It was a mess that trains the court. Well, whose job is it to make sure it's not a mess on the court? Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to come off my stance that that roster should have been a lot better than they were. Because that is a good team. A good team, not a great team, but it's a good one. That's a good starting 5. That's a good top 6. And they weren't. That roster underperformed. Like, no question about it. But the bench sucked. But what you can do is just not play 4 of them at once. Your bench sucks. Don't play 4 at the same time as well. Anyways, let's watch. Grady Dick at the free throw line. He's having a game. His over-under today was 14.5. He's already passed that. I didn't bet it. I do have his 10+ with RJ Barrett 20+. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I should have gone Grady Dick 20+, RJ Barrett 10+. LaMelo Ball. Wow, that was crazy. Great defense by Boucher. Saves the blushes of Jakob Poeltl. 10-point game. Grady Dick open for 3. Not again. No, it doesn't go this time. Poeltl grabs that rebound. Finds Abaji open the corner for 3. And we got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Ochai Abaji playing, hitting another 3 early on in the season. 56-49 here. I really love the narratives that are constructed to try and justify poor coaching decisions regarding rotations and lineups. My favorite is he puts his players in a bad position on purpose to make them deal with it and improve. That's my favorite. It's quite ridiculous when you say it out loud. Salon, offensive rebound there, finishes. We were allowing a lot of offensive rebounds here. Sync perfectly with me. Well, that's fantastic. It is nice to know people are out there at the same time. Boucher lays it in there. 53 points for the Raptors, 61 for the Hornets. Yeah, I did not enjoy start of last season the democratic lineups, if you will, where everyone got like equal play time. When better players deserve more play time, you know. Boucher, nice rebound there off the defensive guys. Anyways, enough on last season. Shed, great lead pass. Grady Dick, tough layup. This guy's incredible. To label Grady Dick as just a shooter, wow. Very wrong. He is fantastic. Jamal Shed, closing out the first half right now. This guy's better than Mitchell. Poeltl, good rebound there. He used Jamal Shed on the ball again. How did we get this guy 45th overall? Shed, nice pass again to Boucher. Oh, my God. I don't know if it got tipped on the way, or if Boucher just couldn't handle it. It looked like another great pass from Shed. Instead, other way for Mann in the corner, and he connects with another 3. A really strong first half from Trey Mann, who now has 15 points, 64-55. Shed isn't fouling and is making way better decisions and way better passes. Abaji, layup, he's fouled. Mitchell just doesn't have aggression on offense. His passing is decent, but he turns it over a lot. And his energy just doesn't match Shedd's. I'm really digging Jamal Shedd's impact on the floor. My connection's flickering here. It's okay. The half is almost done. Abaji at the line makes his first free throw. 51 seconds to go. Good news. My stream's also at 51 seconds. Jamal's energy started this run. It's a good point. He always brings it, no matter what the score. It's great. Perfect Raptor. Abaji makes both at the line, 64-57. David Mitchell's on the floor now. Instead of Shed. Weird. But David Mitchell helps deter and gets a steal. Abaji lobs to Boucher. This team's having some fun here. 64-59. 5-point game with 27 seconds to go in the half. Raptors will likely have the last possession here. Grant Williams cross court to Seth Curry. Pass deflected by Grady Dick. 10 on the shot clock. 19.6 on the game clock. Grady Dick got that big Grady energy. Charlotte are not good, but we are probably worse. Great little spell here by the Raptors. Starters making things happen. Even on the bench, Abaji doing well. Shed is playing really well off the bench right now. Battle's tough to use because other than shooting, doesn't give you much, and he's not a good defender. You have to have him on a guy you can hide, which not really been the case here for the Hornets yet. They really want to focus on Curry. I feel like that should be a spot to hide, but they haven't used him there yet. I guess they're just worried about the off-ball movement. I'd say like Grady Dick and Battle can hide on Curry, but Darko seems to be putting better defenders on him. Down, so the foul. So Hornets will have the last shot here. 64-59. Ball. Trying to come up with something special again. Tough shot at the buzzer. That's really good defense by David Mitchell in a tough matchup with LaMelo Ball, who has had a good first half. But the Raptors have battled back. Down by, it was 23, I think it was at one point. Back in it now, 64-59 as we head into the halftime break. Great way to close there. Raptors starters playing well together. Raptors bench, not as much, but Jamal Shed, Chris Boucher minutes have been great. Bruno Fernando just shouldn't play basketball anymore for the Raptors. We've got a shot here. We've definitely got a shot here. All right, guys, I am going to quickly run to the bathroom. When I get back, we'll go through the box score from the first half, and I haven't taken my door shot, so we will do that as well. While I'm gone, great opportunity to hit that like button. Subscribe to Amateur Sports. Alrighty, Raptors. Nice little comeback. Getting back in the game here. And probably the main reason why they've made the comeback. Well, I'll give you two major reasons. The major reason is Grady Dick's performance. 7 of 9 tonight. 17 points in just the first half. Wow. That's really... What is his career high? Grady Dick career high points. Not to jinx anything here. His career high is 25. It's halftime. He's got 17. He's got a good chance to beat that today. Get a career high in points. RJ Barrett had a slow first quarter. Really picked it up in the second quarter, 11 points. But I did say there were two major reasons why the Raptors are back in this game. I think one of the major reasons as well is Jamal Shed. Not only did he bring the energy when the Raptors were down by 23 or, in that range, he's making some excellent decisions on the ball. He's got no turnovers. His 8 first half assists. Wow. It's really starting to look like an absolute steal of a pick at 45th overall. Compared to Davion Mitchell, Jamal Shed looks more assured of himself on the ball. He's making better decisions. He's making better passes. He's way more aggressive with the ball in his hands and at least provides some sort of threat on offense that Davion Mitchell isn't bringing. Davion Mitchell's a fine player, but certainly in the early stages of this season, Jamal Shed is outplaying him for the backup point guard spot when Emmanuel Quickley is here. At a certain point, I think you just got to start Shed if Quickley's not in. That's how I would feel here. I'm pretty firmly in the boat that Jamal Shed is a better backup point guard, but so therefore should start in the absence of Quickley. But we will see how that adjusts in the coming weeks. Jakob Poeltl, not a great start, but has grown into the game. He's a +8 here, which is the highest on the Raptors. 6 points, 8 rebounds. Mobo, 10 minutes in the first half as a starter, 7 points. He's growing in confidence well as an NBA player, which is refreshing to see. For the Hornets, LaMelo Ball's hit some ridiculous shots, but he's only got 12. He had like that crazy run of like 3 threes in a row, which has got him there. The big killer today has been Trey Mann. 15 points for him, 6 of 9 shooting. Overall, I think a lot of these stats are going to be relatively even. Rebounds now locked at 20. 3-pointers, Raptors had a nice spree in the second quarter after a 1 of 7 start. Since then, they're 5 of 8. 54% from the field for the Raptors, 53% from the field for the Hornets. How many turnovers? 9 turnovers for the Raptors, 8 for the Hornets. It's an even game. It's an even game. I guess part of it is down to Hornets, a little bit of extra offensive rebounds, but everything hangs in the balance for the second half, 100%. All right, time for the door shot. So, second stream of the season. Apologies for missing 3 in a row. I'm going to be away on Friday as well, but I'm here today, and I will be here for a big string of games after this Friday. Nonetheless, let's do this. New door shot on a tight angle here, so it's harder to make this in my old apartment. So let's do this. 0 of 1 to start the season. Let's get off the mark here. Let's get off the mark here. Do I go bank? I don't want a bank. I want the first one to be a bank unless it's an accident. Here we go. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Slight bounce off the backboard. Not a big one. It wasn't a swish, but we'll take it. All right. Door shot tracking improves to 1 of 2. Back on track. Let's get the instant replay. Let's get the instant replay of that. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Let's get the instant replay of that. Let's pull it up. Come on. Load, damn it. Here we go. Damn, it take a while to shoot this thing. harder than it looks. It was a backboard shot. It was a backboard shot. Let's watch it in slow motion. Let's see the form. Half speed. Couple pumps. Man, did I one pump it today? One pump. Launch. Hold the form. Cookie jar? I kind of shoot like this. I come out like this. So that's my form. Yeah. If I was shooting, would I shoot like that? No, if I was shooting for real. Been a while. And I'm not very good. Yeah. When I throw darts, I throw like this. Like that. So when I throw the basketball, which is a short distance, that's the form. It comes out like that, which I don't know if that's good or bad. But anyways. We knock it down. Door shot tracking improves to 1 and 2. 2 streams completed this season. Third one will be not on Friday, but the game after that, because Friday I'm away. Saturday they play. I will be here for that. I will be here for that. The bank was open. That's Scotiabank. Hey, I'll take it. You know, I didn't want it to be a bank, but I put it in the mix and let the ball do the talking. We move on. Just need 4 points from Oche, 12 from RJ for the parlay. Well, I need 9 from RJ for mine. For my bet. Hopefully. Let me see here. You realize there are guys that play every night older than Temple. Oh, we talk about Garrett Temple. Temple's here to be a veteran presence. It's obvious that Temple is not here for his ability on the floor. And if you want to have a conversation about who the Raptors should have signed instead, that conversation should be centered around Bruno Fernando, not Garrett Temple. I wasn't a fan of the Garrett Temple signing, but I don't understand what goes on behind the scenes in the locker room. Temple seems to be like a very worthwhile presence to these guys and probably has good head coaching capabilities down the line. Who knows? Maybe that happens with the Raptors. I'm not so sure. But if you want to replace a guy, my first pick to get replaced would be Bruno Fernando. He's clearly not NBA caliber. Clearly not NBA caliber. They like him as a vet. They seem to really enjoy having him as a vet. It is what it is. Bruno Fernando should get replaced. But they didn't have anybody to really sign. Bruno Fernando's only guaranteed till January, so in January they'll probably let him go. Not sure if he's got another spot in the NBA waiting for him, but we'll see. Signed JJ Redick at her time. I think, JJ Redick's head coach may have proven to be pretty good. He's looking solid so far, and although very early and brief for the Lakers. Well, I say the Lakers are down 67-48 to the Cavs at halftime, so far, I think it's looked okay. Not today, though. That's for sure. Police helicopter above your house. Well, if you disappear, yes, we will know why. I'll keep that in mind. Can we just sign him as an assistant of some kind? I don't know. That's kind of my thought process for Temple, but there seems to be value there, enough value to have brought him back this year. Maybe if we had more of a presence behind the scenes, we would understand it better, but they really do seem to like him. All right. On to the game. Just the speed at which the Raptors played with was much improved in that run that got them back in the game. As they started to slow the game down, they struggled to break down this Charlotte Hornets team. A lot of settling for bad shots, but when this team plays with pace, that's where they're going to be better. And I think guys like Jamal Shed were really setting the tone from that pace perspective, which put the Raptors in a position to come back in this one. But a lot of game left. Who knows? Twice the Hornets took big leads. The Raptors have fought back mostly on this one. Don't know where the next half is heading, but still some positive signs to take away from this team. I mean, you look at the caliber of players the Raptors have to put out here with respect to them. You look at the caliber of players they have to put out today. Yeah, you can understand not winning this game 100%, but still, they were down by 23 1 point. They're better than that. But you can understand some issues that will go down today. Raptors masking a lot of that so far. Again, we'll see how things go. Looking around the rest of the NBA. Why does Jalen Duren have 0 points? I was looking at the Pistons-Sixers game because, good grief, the Pistons are up by 9 on the 76ers. Oh, we have World Series as well I should toss on. Bottom of the first. Yeah, Cavs blowing out the Lakers here. Pacers up by 10 at the half on the Celtics. That's something. Pistons up by 9 at the half on the 76ers. Jalen Duren, 8 minutes, 3 fouls. That's why. Bad day to have it over on Jalen Duren. Fuck's sakes, Jalen. Hawks up by 8 right at half against the Wizards. Miami up by 3 on the Knicks. Orlando, Chicago just getting started. Brooklyn, Memphis just getting started. All right, some interesting score lines around the league. We'll see if the Celtics can come back there, and we'll see if the Lakers, I think, are cooked there. Oh, good timing here. 2-run home run for the New York Yankees. Early on, who is that? Is that Stanton? Oh, the Judge. Aaron Judge finally hit a baseball. He hasn't done that much in this series. You know, coming into tonight's game, Aaron Judge's batting average was lower than his wife's DUI blood alcohol percentage from 2020, which is incredible stat. Probably gone up a little bit now, his batting average with that home run, but still, remarkable statistic. I'm fired up about Grady Dick as well. I was always bought in. I really wanted him at the draft. I really liked him after the draft. I always maintain my belief in his ability, and he's paying dividends here. Wow, is he good at basketball? See what I was clever. This is a good conversation here. Wait till his shot gets going. So first, he's shooting like just under 35% from 3, so it's not like it's really bad. However, the reason his 3-point percentage is a bit lower this season is he's getting chased off the 3-point line much more aggressively. And he's still putting up better stats because he's become so much better at reading the game off closeouts, and his layup packages have increased significantly in their effectiveness. So it's becoming a little bit more difficult for him to get those open 3-point looks. And he's so dangerous at closing them out. But the reason he still has those opportunities to beat his defender on closeouts is because they respect his shot so much. They respect that 3 ball to such a degree that they are fine with him getting those looks on the inside as good as he is there. They do not want that 3-point shot to go off. He's I wouldn't call him a 3-level scorer, but I mean, he's starting to look like one. Wow, the Yankees hit another home run. Is that Jazz Chisholm? Is that how you say his name? 3-0 Yankees. Well. I thought MLB was 2. Is it the Yankees? Huh. Yeah, yes, the Yankees. I thought it was 2-2-1-1. Is MLB still 2-3-2 for playoff format? Who is getting Raptors chained tonight? I mean, it might be Grady Dick, but it might be Jamal Shed. Dark will give it to Bruno Fernando or something. He always gives it some fucking random player. Like Barnes either gets 30-point triple-double, and they'll give it to Garrett Temple for playing like 1 minute in the end of the game. Davion Mitchell, no good on the 3. Lead pass to LaMelo Ball. Just above the break, misses the 3. His percentages have come down quite a bit. Curry to Bridges. Now LaMelo Ball off a screen. Finding some room in the paint. Room was taken away there by the recovery from Mitchell. But the issue is another Nick Richards offensive rebound puts it back for the and one. Oh, scoreboard. He's going to be behind anyways. Tonight, Grady Dick definitely has scored on all 3 levels. He's looked like it here. Yeah, screw everyone. Vote for me. I'll be Prime Minister. If I was Prime Minister, I would just put the people first. If I was Prime Minister, I would... I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I ain't talking politics. Mitchell past the Pirtle screen. Finds Pirtle with the right. Puts it in. Free beer. What about dollar beer? It's not like any politician would say he'll make beer $1, right? Because there's no way they can do that. So they wouldn't say it, then not do it. Mobo, nice take inside. Lays it in. Maybe I'd call it something like Bucka beer. But you wouldn't be able to do it. So why would I say I was going to do it if I wasn't actually going to do it? Nice play there by Mobo. Curry to Green on the inbound. Hornets up by 4. 67-63. Curry, tough mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound again tipped in by Nick Richards. We got to box this guy out, man. David Mitchell getting in Barrett's ear a little bit there. Maybe about that. I'm not sure. Nick Richards crushing us on the glass. Barrett spins off Green. Wants to foul. Doesn't get it, but just makes it anyways. What a play there by Barrett. 69-65. Ball to Bridges. Now ball again in the corner to Curry. Over Mobo for 3. Knocks it down. Hornets have come to play out the gate in the second half. 72-65. Mitchell to Grady. Fade away 2. Got it again. The 3-level score leap was something I was not expecting. You know, we were talking about at halftime. He's looking like a 3-level score out here. Was it 19 now for Grady? Nick Richards. Kick out to Bridges for 3. Puts it in. Bridges. Mitchell above the break 3. No good there. Mobo, great hustle to tip the rebound. And an easy layup as a result for Jakob Poeltl. How about the hustle? Just got to hustle a little bit. Raptors fans will love you. 75-69. Curry. Tries to find Richards. Stolen by Poeltl. Get rid of it, Yak. Feeds Mitchell. Transition layup is blocked by Bridges. Bridges lobs the other way, and Poeltl deflects it away. Another solid steal there by Poeltl. Barrett to Mitchell. Sorry, to Mobo down low, and Mobo lays it in. Quite the sequence going on here. Fast-paced game. Bridges steps into a 3. No good. Got a rebound. There you go, Barrett. Raptors turning up the heat. Pace is where we have success. Mitchell, corner. Pump fake. Passes inside to Barrett, who lays it up and is fouled. Heading to the line. Nice sequence here by the Raptors. When we play with pace, that's when we're at our best. I always say it. Speed up the game. 10 rebounds now for Poeltl. Another double-double for him. RJ Barrett up to 13 points. A chance to make it 15 at the free throw line. But it's RJ Barrett in Raptors uniform. He ain't making both. First one is good. Do we? Will we? We'll find out right after this. It's going to commercial. 75-72. Fascinating start to the half. This is basketball, brother. This is basketball. I'm enjoying this one. Imagine not liking this sport. That's unfortunate. Maybe if we separate RJ's free throws on the other side of timeouts like this, he'll be more likely to make both. Because he can't make 2 in a row, but like maybe if he has a break in between, it'll just kind of increase his chances. I don't know. So 75-72. Personally, David Chance's nice philosophy. Personally, I don't look at a 3-point game early on in the second half and say we've lost. But, you do you. Nate D said, I just read the report that Barnes is out 3 weeks. Do we put our Cooper hats on now, or is it too early? What does what does it entail? What would waving the white flag with 2 G's? What would that entail? Because to me, the lineup does it itself today. And in the 5th game, I'm not resting RJ Barrett in the 5th game when he's healthy. What would, to the people who are big time tank brigade right now, what does tanking look like in the 5th game of the season to you? Because no way you're just gonna bench RJ Barrett, start Bruno. That's just dumb. That doesn't solve anything. Bruno Fernando is gonna get cut in January, so why waste time developing him? Show RJ just what does that do for his game? Why sacrifice RJ Barrett's development? Why sacrifice RJ Barrett's development? The team is not going to be very good regardless. I'll have these conversations in February, but for now, try to win games, get your young guys minutes, which we're doing. Don't play Bruno Fernando, which we are doing, unfortunately, and things will be okay, Man, that was a sick dunk earlier. Waits right away, the white flag. Kyle, earlier in the stream, wasn't it you who said they should shut down RJ? As bad as Bruno Fernando is, he's not Malik Williams. That's at least something. What's funny is Jonte Porter, who I never liked, is probably better than Bruno Fernando. So to throw your career away to bet against your own team is crazy. Well, Barrett, of course, cannot make both free throws. He makes just the one. Bridges bringing the ball up the floor for the Hornets after the miss. Now LaMelo Ball with it. Davion Mitchell defending. I will say, as much as I'm not loving Davion Mitchell's offensive game, he's defending LaMelo Ball really well tonight. Curry in mid-range, fouled by Barrett. Barrett wants a challenge. Didn't look like a foul in real time. I didn't have a great angle, albeit, on the camera here. But Davion Mitchell's making it very difficult for LaMelo Ball tonight. And I was expecting, he's 0-5, but his defense is good, at least. How many W9s French butter cookies? I had a lot of desserts this weekend. Actually, not a lot, but I had a lot of bad food, so toning it down until the weekend, where inevitably I go out again. And actually, I'm probably going to tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta eat really healthy when I'm not going out, because when I go out, I tarnish a lot. Mitchell bringing it up the floor as the Raptors down by 5, 77-72. Reach for drop-in ball in Mississauga. I don't think my knee is quite ready to handle basketball. Maybe another time, though. I actually would like to, once I'm more healthy, could get back in a basketball league or something. You restricted yourself to only out 1 to 2 times a month. Yeah, I have not done that. If I'm like going out with friends like on the weekend, I'll let myself, get some. I'll try to get something healthier. But during the week, I usually am very, very healthy so that I can indulge a little on the weekend. And that's working really well for me. 77-74. Bridges for 3. Off the mark again. He's not had a great game here. 2 of 9 for Bridges. RJ Barrett fighting his way to the rim. No good on the floater. Pirtle cleans up the mess. And it's a 1-point game. Right in the mix of this one. What a fight back for the Raptors, who I think it was 23 points they were down. Ball on Mitchell again. Driving past him. really struggling in this Mitchell matchup. But man, we got to box out Nick Richards, dude. We have got to box this guy out. Damon's a great defender. He can't have him ineffective on offense, so he's got to do something. Orbital fracture is crazy in basketball. Yeah, that I can't remember the last time I saw that as an injury. For sure. Off night is like the coolest nickname. Nick Richards, free throws, no good. We got to get the boards, guys. Boucher eventually does corral it. Got to rebound better. Mitchell to Boucher. Open for three. Why not? Doesn't go. Pirtle deflects the rebound out to Mitchell. Boucher going to let fly again. Off again. Abaji tips the rebound to Pirtle, who's blocked. And Grady Dick cleans it all up. And the Raptors lead. They lead for the first time tonight, 78-77 in a steal. Grady Dick in transition to Abaji. Misses the layup. Boucher cleans it up and throws it down. Yes, Mama, indeed. Wow. What a fight back from the Raptors here. This team's got some heart tonight. We were thinking the worst. Was it 45-22? We were thinking the worst. Who would have thought? Not me. Not me. I apologize, Toronto. I wasn't familiar with your game. Pirtle finds Grady attacking the rim, going right at Nick Richards and drawing the foul. Great stuff. God damn, is Grady that good at basketball or what? This is phenomenal stuff. .5:32 to go in the third quarter. Grady Dick at the line. He's above 20, or he has at least 20. Makes his first free throw with a little bit of help from the bounce. It all started with a door shot. Well, it started a little bit before, but I'll take a bit of credit for the door shot. Proven to help the run to start the half, or the half here, yeah. Who knows? Maybe if I missed a door shot, we wouldn't be winning right now. We'll never know. Grady Dick's free throws, both are good. Grady Dick up to 23 points. His career high is 25. He's got 17 and a half minutes of action here to get 3 points and set a new career high. I would bet on him to do it. Grant Williams for 3, got it, tie game at 82. My stream is buffering a little bit here. Pirtle at the rim, lays it in. Raptors lead again. Playing a lot faster. The pace has really helped the Raptors here. I hope it's Darko who's tried to up the tempo in the second half, and that was the conversations that were had at the end of the first. It's a conversation I had with you guys in our halftime segment as the 3-ball drops from Martin. Was that a point at Grady Dick after making that 3? Bro, who are you? You get mistaken for your brother. Nobody knows you. Pirtle at the rim again. Gets another one to drop. How about Pirtle up to 16 points, 13 rebounds, 8 of 11. That's pretty good. Martin working on Boucher to the rim. That was pretty nice. All right. I'll give you that. That was nice. Sportsnet, man, you're killing me with the buffering. Abaji to the rim and one. Look at this guy. Mama, Abaji transforming his game this season. Amazing stuff. Don't worry about positions. Just know there's a point guard in the center. The rest don't matter. Kansas boys. Congrats to, by the way, Grady Dick as well as Abaji, both of which have had their contracts for next year picked up by the team. Reward for their positive starts to the season. Positive is underselling it, to be honest. Abaji free throw gets to go, completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Raptors lead 89-87. It's a testament to the pace of this game. Look how behind the scoreboard is. 89-87 now in favor of the Raptors. Man. Attacking Mobo. Man had a huge first half. Misses to start his second half. In transition, Boucher. Brings it to the side. Now Shed up top. Top of the key. In the corner to Boucher. Drive to the rim. Nice screen there by Mobo. Love that take by Boucher. Pump and drive. Blowing past the defender. But how about Mobo underneath the rim? Setting that screen to give Boucher the easy space to dunk that basketball. 60 points in the paint for the Raptors. I love it. 91-87. Foul called. Grant Williams a flopper, dude. I don't trust this guy. Abaji might get the chain. I think Shed might deserve it here. Or Grady. Grady's been so good. Grant Williams at the line now. First free throw is good. Timeout taken by Darko. Why does this guy keep calling timeouts when the Raptors are the better team? Like, why is he calling? Why? Like, I feel like we have nice momentum here. We're playing well. Why bother calling a timeout there? I don't understand. If you guys are enjoying the content, what I cannot understand is how you could be enjoying the content and not hitting that like button. If you're enjoying, we've got 88 people watching right now. We currently sit at 58 likes. So that means with 92 people watching now, that means 34 of you have not hit that like button. Hit that like button, support the content, support the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you do that. And if you do feel so inclined, if you've not done so already, subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you to JK just hitting that like button. 59 likes. Or maybe he was the 58th, or they were the 58th. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. I do streams like this for Raptors games. I do videos about the Raptors. I'll have one coming out tomorrow. And I have other channels as well you should check out. Shout out to Amateur Production Network. Let's keep things going here. Positive game from the Raptors, 91-88. Grady Dick, 23 points, 9 of 11 shooting, 2 points away from equaling a career high. Barrett, 14 points. Pirtle, 16 points. Abaji and Boucher both on 10. Mobo on 11. That's 6 players in double digits with time to spare. Shed could get there. Mitchell probably won't get there, but Shed could get there, okay? I'm on the grind. I was on vacation last week, or this weekend, so I haven't done a video in a while. I missed a few games of the streams, but I'm back in the saddle, except for Friday. I'm missing Friday, but then I'm going to do a bunch of games in a row. Have no fear. Next week, next weekend, or the weekend after next, or next weekend is this weekend. The weekend after the upcoming weekend, I am getting, finally, my Raptors championship tattoo, which has been 5 years in the making, but finally getting it done. Once in a while, I'll cook something on stream. But once in a year, once every year, I'll do that. So I just show off the tattoos. I need a Raptor chain, by the way. I want that the win the day chain. Next food video will be craft dinner on toast. I don't think so. Jody makes Eric Moreland tattoo. Could you imagine? No, there's no player included in the tattoo. No player included in the tattoo. That'd be funny, though. Grant Williams at the line, makes the free throw out of the commercial break, 91-89 in favor of the Raptors. 3:14 to go. Shed on the floor with Agbaji, Boucher, Mobo, and Battle. A full bench lineup. No, 4+1 lineup. The one being Mobo. This is something. And Chris Boucher helps us along the way with a corner three right in front of the Raptors bench. So the bench lineup was really bad in the first quarter. Let's see how they do here. So what is good news, Darko Rajakovic has recognized that Bruno Fernando sucks at basketball. Therefore, Mobo is the center in this lineup. Let's see how he does. Early sign there was not great, but plenty more to see. Agbaji, 3-ball, no good. Rebound. There's a collision between Martin and Battle. Not sure the foul was called against. I don't know. Battle's going for rebound. I guess you can watch it again. No, that's no replay here. Boucher in the corner right above the bench. That's nice. Yeah, definitely for the Boucher trade, market, the early season performances have been really good. Battle, nice hustle there. He was the one who drew the foul. Now Shed with it. Oh, he got Martin stumbling. And he takes a three and is fouled. Doesn't get it to go, but I don't like contested threes or off-dribble threes for Shed, but I think if you have the guy stumbling, you've earned that shot. You have earned that shot. Martin, oh, his ankle buckled, dude. He almost hit the deck. You've earned that shot, Jamal Shed. You've earned that one. He's at the line, though. Can he make it 7 players in double digits tonight? Well, not with free throws like that. First one does not go. Yankees currently up 4-0 here as I check in on the World Series. 4-0 with a man on second. Dodgers getting lit up tonight. Shed makes the second free throw. It is a 3-point foul, so another one coming up. Third free throw on the way. My stream freezes. It went in. 96-91. I hate the Dodgers, but I hate the Yankees more. So, would prefer if the Dodgers won this series. Although I do have money on the Yankees today, so I hope the Yankees win today and lose Game 6. Grant Williams to LaMelo Ball. Got Boucher to jump on the pump fake 3. What else is new? Ball steps inside. Makes the layup. I say, what? Like, let LaMelo shoot that, man. A contested 3 over Chris Boucher. Jamal Shed misses a layup. Hornets looking to get back in this game. Ball lobs it up. That was a shot. Wow, look, he lobbed it. That was a terrible shot. I was like, what is this LaMelo Ball shooting for? I mean, he's like shooting it off 1 foot. This is weird. Agbaji loses it. 10th turnover for the Raptors, according to Matty D. LaMelo Ball, the corner for 3. Got it to go right in front of the Hornets bench. Ties this one up. Ties this one up at 96. So, once again, the bench lineup struggling here. For so much of this game, we really have filtered in the bench lineups with a lot of the starters. But for some reason, there is just this insistence on playing all the bench guys together. And another turnover from this lineup. What is the insistence on the 4+1 lineups? I will never understand. It never works. It never works. It always fucks with the flow of the game, and the Raptors go on a bad run every time he does it. How has he not realized? He has been Raptors head coach. This is his 87th game as a regular season head coach, and he still won't stop. End the madness. Stop the madness, Darko. Just sub in another starter with these guys. No shot creators in this lineup. No shot creators in this lineup. RJ Barrett comes in. 5 guys who can't create a shot. Why are they on the floor together, man? take RJ Barrett out earlier and then put him back in earlier. Have him in with Mobo and the rest of those guys. That makes more sense. Mitchell on the floor with Abaji, Mobo, Barrett, and Boucher. Barrett inside. Has to get out of the paint, and he nearly turns it over. 11 on the shot clock here. Was Salon the 6th overall pick? He was, wasn't he? Wow. He was drafted as a super raw prospect, but wow, Shed and Mobo look better than Salon here. Carlson is on no team. He was cut by the Raptors. He is a free agent. I also thought LaMelo to cover his tattoo. I noticed that in the first quarter. I didn't say anything, but I also thought LaMelo was supposed to cover his tattoo. 3-ball there by the Hornets, and their 9-0 run has them up by 4. The Mobo bet was actually over 7.5, so that obviously crushed because he's over 11.5 as well. LaMelo Ball has a clothing brand whose logo is his initials, I believe, and the NBA does not allow you to promote a brand during the game, which includes tattoos. So I thought the rule was he was supposed to cover that tattoo because it promoted his own brand, his clothing brand. But it's not covered today, so I don't know. So Darko, after that run, so Darko calls a timeout. The Raptors have momentum. They're playing well. Darko calls a timeout. Kind of kills a bit of the momentum. Subs in 4 bench players at the same time. Bad run. Raptors now down by 4. 30 seconds to go in the court. He calls another timeout. I'm not saying he has a lot to work with today, and I think they're playing like quite a bit above their means at the moment. But also, don't fucking play 4 bench guys at the same time. At least it's not 5. He did 5 bench guys at once in the first half. But it still does not make any fucking sense to play all the bench guys together. Darius in battle is only getting minutes with other bench guys. And he's minus 21. 30 seconds left, he puts in Grady Dick. Like, come on. Raptors likely last possession of the half. Grady Dick with it. Working on Grant Williams. He turns it over. Tough sequence here by the Raptors to end the quarter. Does Martin make them pay? He does. And all of a sudden, a 13-0 run. 96 to 103. Grady Dick 3 at the buzzer. Doesn't go. Or almost the buzzer. LaMelo Ball's at the buzzer. Does not go. And the Hornets lead 103 to 96. I mean, you just kill all the momentum, man. You kill all the momentum with the issues in the lineups. Again, I'm not expecting the world with the crop of players the Raptors have today, but there are decisions you can make that better give you a chance to succeed. And he's not choosing those. He's not making those decisions. That's the problem. It's not that I think the Raptors should win this game. I said I thought they'd lose. It's the decisions that go into the loss that continue to frustrate me. But full quarter basketball to go. We've come back from bigger in this game on multiple occasions. Let's see if we can do it one more time here. Well, Davion's defense is very good. He needs to find a way to affect the offense more. He's locking up. Well, he's not locking up, but LaMelo Ball is 6 of 17. Largely because of Davion Mitchell's defense. He's been fantastic there. That being said, he's 1 of 6 to 4 from 3. The thing about like my discontent towards Darko as a head coach is, as I've always said, there are so many excuses that you can throw out there for him, right? That when like, with the 4%, he'll just say he doesn't have the personnel. Well, if you don't have the personnel, don't put those lineups in place. Don't put those lineups out there. But there's so many excuses you could make for him to not get fired that I really don't see a reality where he doesn't like go get the start of next season as well. Jacoby Walter is injured, by the way, so he cannot play. A lot of turnovers late, man. It was an ugly end there. It was a 13-0 run, I think it was, to end the quarter. Our development coach. Great. Make him an assistant then. Why is he the head coach? If all you care about is development with your coach, make him an assistant, man. Why do you hire him to do everything else a coach has to do? I think there's a lot of coaches who could do a better job than Darko with this team, and a few of them were available when Darko was hired, specifically Jordi Fernandez. I will probably be upset for a while over that one. Barrett, attacking aggressively to start the fourth quarter. He's going to head to the free throw line now. Yeah, Jordi Fernandez will be a tough one for a while. I'm very confident Jordi Fernandez would have had a better record last season. Jordi head coach, Darko assistant. I mean, that would feed families, man. They clearly love Darko. He's a great man manager. I've never doubted that. I've never disrespected that. Players who he coaches, he has coached, they love him. But there's just the lineups poor. But there's good things in the mix. The offense is flowing till the bad lineups come in. 106.97. Let's get going here. We have a good lineup in now. Let's get back in this one. Pirtle to Abaji. By the way, RJ went one of two of the line again a minute ago. Pirtle attacking, loses the handle. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. 6 on the shot clock. Yeah, and also just last thing, 'cause I don't want to just talk Darko all game, is I'd be worried about him with a good team because there's no signs of pointing towards him being like set, like when the team hopefully does become a good team. There hasn't really been evidence to suggest like he's going to coach that team well. It's almost like wasted on having him as the coach for that team. But again, all the excuses in the world you can throw his way. Barrett gets his own miss on the block and it's fouled. Please make both. RJ. He's 3 of 6. He's gone 1 of 2 every trip to the line. Please make both. No, I never said the bench shouldn't play. I mean, someone like Bruno Fernandes shouldn't play, but you shouldn't have to play. You shouldn't play 4 bench guys at the same time when the bench is this bad. You should stagger minutes because we've had a lot of like successful lineups, getting creative with lineups where you've got 3 bench guys, 2 starters, and you can stagger minutes in that way where you're not just completely tanking the minutes with the bench in. Like, you just put out a shit lineup for 4 minutes and try to weather the storm. That's his plan every game. Just pray. That lineup for 2 to 4 minutes and pray. And it always gets blasted. And you wind up in a position like this. You're winning the game, and now you're down 109.99. Richards out to Bridges. Now Green in the corner. No good. Rebound Pirtle. Did RJ make both there? I wasn't paying attention. He made both. Look at that. I asked him to make both, and he did. RJ, please make a basket on this possession. I'll ask him again. Grady Dick fouled by Green. Tough foul there. AJ Griffin. You mean Adrian Griffin? I don't think he'd come back. I wouldn't feel confident enough in Adrian Griffin's. He was pretty good for the Bucks, but I wouldn't feel confident enough in his time with the Bucks to say he should be a coach here. It seemed like players didn't really get on with him well. The best thing Darko is going for, the players really like him. Like, there's clearly some really good qualities in there, but there's ones I'm not a fan of as well. Grady Dick attacking well, off closeout again. What do I think of Darks for as coach? Yeah, I guess I haven't shared my opinion on that. Sam Cassell, not a lot of evidence yet, but I think there could be a good coach in there. Garrett Temple could be a good coach one day, probably, if he wants the job somewhere. I think he'll get a shot somewhere. I think he'll be an assistant very quickly after he retires, which I think will be the end of this season. Green, handoff to Ball. Now in the corner to Green. Grady Dick closes out. Green attacks it. Kicks out to Trey Mann. Good defense here by the Raptors. Can they finish the possession? Man, tough floater. Tough bucket. He's having a good game here. Pushing the pace the other way. Barrett to the rim. Misses the layup. Pirtle on the rebound. Throws it down. Back to a 9-point game. What do the Raptors have? They have enough in the late stages of this one to get over the line. Man. Interesting that Abaji is defending man. See, I definitely thought Abaji would start today and get the ball matchup. But even with man in, Abaji's on him instead of LaMelo Ball. So it's clearly worked. Not faulting the decision. David Mitchell is defending him well. Mitchell's not great on offense, but he's defending well again. I would confidently say the Raptors have a better record last year with Nurse instead of Darko. But the priorities are changed, right? You're more development-oriented. Nick Nurse is not a guy there for a rebuild. He's there to squeeze out every win possible, right? But I do respect Nick Nurse as a head coach. Heavily. Bridges for three in the corner. There's an error ball and a foul's called. Who do they call it against? Calling it's Mitchell. I mean, he's just boxing out. That's a weird rule. Mitchell's boxing out. Unless I missed something. Mitchell's just boxing out. LaMelo Ball jumps. I don't know. I think that's a weird call, but 111-102. LaMelo Ball for three. No good. Nick Richards can't put back the rebound. Raptors again looking to chip into this one. Mitchell, handoff to Pirtle underneath the rim, puts it up and in. Pirtle's having a monster night, by the way. 20 points, 15 rebounds for Yak. This is absurd. That is an absurd box score. LaMelo Ball. Ooh, Dave Mitchell nearly gets a steal, but he tips it out of bounds. Raptors down by 7 here. Grady Dick on 24 points. It's 2 away from a career high. 17 points for RJ Barrett. 20 points and 15 freaking rebounds for Pirtle. And 29 minutes for Pirtle. Looks like he's going to get near 35 minutes. That is a lot of minutes for Pirtle. Trey Mann, 3 ball from the corner. No good. Rebound. Battle. How about that fights for the rebound? Good hustle play there. Zips it to RJ in the corner. He's got man one-on-one. Take him. Let's play him. Let's play him. Spins off. Yes, sir. And they call the and one? They're going to count that? I mean, he telegraphed that, but he couldn't stop it still. I knew he was going to spin off left there. Just got the perfect play there. I mean, that's continuation, right? That should be continuation at least. They didn't even give him continuation there. That's strange. And RJ Barrett. Why could RJ Barrett not fucking make free throws for Toronto? What is going on, man? How could this guy not make free throws for the Raptors? Oh, it's so frustrating. He's 5 of 9 from the line. Always consistently very good free throw shooter, playing out of his mind, playing at an insanely high level now, can no longer hit free throws. How can that be? He had always been except for his rookie season, like a mid-70s free throw shooter, low to mid. And he's just become way worse for that. He's shooting 83 for the Knicks last year before he got traded from the line. Then he shot 63 for the Raptors. Wow, another home run for the Yankees, by the way. 5-0 Yankees. 111-104. RJ's fantastic. His free throws are just weird that they're not going in. God, Kobe, why you gotta remind me about the Pistons loss? That was a low moment. That was a low moment in the history of this channel. Hopefully we look back on these days with admiration to where we've come, to how far we've gone. All right, fuck, I'm not watching this Yankees game more. Yankees cooking the Dodgers. Looks like it will be a Game 6 on the way. Cooked. Lowry tired. You think he'll become... I don't know. Lowry's got a... Seems to have a really good sense for the game. I wonder if he could be a good coach, potentially. That's an interesting one. Yeah. Checking on some scores around the league. Pistons still up double digits on the Sixers, and Duran's fouled out. Celtics down. Wow, Celtics down by... They lost. It's 108-91. They're down to the Pacers in the fourth quarter. Holy. That's a surprise. Wizards up on the Hawks in the fourth. No one beats still, no. But still. Pistons aren't that good. Pirtle's going for the same. He's going 2020. He may get it. All right, Barrett at the line. He missed his first free throw, so this is going in. Misses both. Okay. So the previous visit, RJ Barrett, Mr. 1 of 2, goes 2 of 2. So to balance it back out, he misses his next 2 free throws consecutively. Not the 1 of 2. He goes 0 of 2. All right, Jay. Come on, man. You're killing me, dog. You're killing me, dog. Looks like Darko ain't dipping too far into the bench in this half. It looks like some heavy minutes being dished out, trying to win this game. Battle on the floor, though, with Mobo, Mitchell, Pirtle, and Barrett. We should get Grady at some point. RJ Barrett with a steal. Push it in transition. Just attack. To the rim, lays it in. All right. There you go. 19 for RJ. 5-point game. RJ, the season the Raptors traded for him, was shooting 83% from the line for New York. Granted, that was higher than usual. His typical free throw line is low to mid-70s, 73%-ish. He shot 63% for the Raptors last season when he was playing out of his mind. This year, he is shooting... There's not enough data on him, actually. Actually, there is not enough data because he's played one game other than today, and he didn't get a single free throw, even though he had, like, over 10 drives. Battle, interior pass to Pirtle, tough miss on the layup, would have trimmed the lead to 5. At the moment, it is 7. Martin. Now Ball driving in. Barrett, does he draw the charge? No, it's a blocking foul and 1. Mr. Nemhard, Andrew Nemhard's father, sponsored my nephew so he could play basketball at house with you. That's fantastic. Shout out to Nemhard. Shout out Aurora, Ontario. Barrett subbing out here. Going to get a breather, hopefully back in shortly to try and come back and win this game. Oh, no, actually, he's not subbing out. Darko's calling timeout to challenge this one. On the real-time play there, it looked like RJ had his feet set out of the restricted area, but let's see on the replay. Yeah, a good fight back here from the Raptors, for sure. 13 points in 13 minutes that game. That's more like it. Struggled to start the year, but much, much better today, it seems. Bronny dropping an egg. How many minutes did he get? What a circus, man. What an absolute fucking circus with Bronny. What did he drop tonight? Let's see the stat line. Let's see the minutes. It was early garbage time because the Lakers got plowed. So, they're still going. They're 122-98. Is he in the game? I mean, he's gonna get some minutes at the end of this one. LeBron dropped 26 points on 9 of 13 shooting, so that was pretty impressive. AD had 22 on 9 of 17 shooting, also pretty good. The Lakers just got like no help, and they were bad on defense. Mobley went 12 of 16. Mobley's having a great start to the year. Bronny James has played 1 minute. Okay, so he's in for garbage time. I mean, he could score. Who knows? Whoa, Doug B just got the 12-month badge. I remember it was 6 to start the stream. 12-month badge. Look at that. 1 year. And countless others. Long-time viewer, Doug B. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. 1-year membership. That's fantastic. Oh, RJ will be the first to tell you his free throws need to be better. Absolutely. I'm with you 100%. How does Mitchell score 2 points? He can't score, man. He's 1 of 6. So we're back from commercial. Let's see if the Raptors won the challenge here. Bronny ain't dropping 50 on anybody ever. That's a fun question. What will Bronny James's career high be? NBA. That looks like a charge. Not sure if the challenge was successful. That is clearly a charge to me. Actually, he slides his left foot pretty late. You know what? I don't know what they call it here. Oh, it's a successful challenge. Wow, I actually thought they wouldn't have overturned that, but successful challenge. RJ does check out. I need 1 more point from him. Grady Dick attacking, and he's blocked at the rim. Grady not had the success in the second half as he did in the first. Doesn't mean he's having a bad game. Just means it's not been as good of a half as the first. Pirtle and Mobo teaming up down low to get the stop for the Raptors and the turnover. Mobo now to Pirtle. Davion Mitchell drives. Nice finish. Finally, Davion Mitchell adds on to his tally. So interesting lineup here. Double big, Mobo and Pirtle. Davion Mitchell point guard. Then 2 shooters, Grady Dick and Jamison Battle. I like it. I kind of like it. You're sacrificing a lot of defense, but you're just trying to get back in the game with your offense here. Let's see if we can hold our own. LaMelo Ball, kick in the corner to Bridges for 3. And his torrid game continues. Grady Dick tips the rebound to Curry, though. LaMelo Ball, corner 3, no good. Rebound tipped in by Richards. Again, Nick Richards on the offensive glass. Man, can somebody get fucking on this guy when the shot goes up? How many offensive rebounds? He has fucking 8 offensive rebounds, dude. This is ridiculous. Mitchell again finishes. 6 points. 8 offensive rebounds. Get a fucking body on him. Box him out. Jesus Christ. How you got 8 offensive rebounds, man? Bridges to the rim. He's fouled. 15-10. 8 offensive rebounds. God damn. How do we only have 1 timeout left? What is this timeout management? Oh my. Darko, what are you doing? How do we only have 1 timeout left? Jeez. All right. If you're enjoying the stream, well, Bridge is at the line here. Make sure you smash that like button, support the content. RJ Barrett already back in the game here. If you want to see more watch parties like this and videos about the Raptors, make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. In the chat right now, we've got, how many people watching? 110 people watching, 72 likes. Let's try to get this stream to 100 likes. We are 28 away. Let's do it. Grady Dick on the floor with Shed, Mobo, Abaji, and Barrett. Grady Dick for 3. Tough shot. That's not how you get out of the slump. Not a shot like that. 117, 110. Raptors playing well. Darko timeout. Raptors not playing well. Darko timeout. Twice he kind of killed their momentum with a timeout. Dave Mitchell was over under 10.5 for the game. Yes, I thought about the under, but didn't end up taking it. So we'll see if he goes over. Shed to Mobo down low. Go up strong. Nope. All right. Grady Dick, mid-range jumper, wide open. That's when he's going to hit. All right. Career high for Grady Dick, 26 points. Amazing stuff from him tonight. McGrady, 119, 112. And an offensive foul on Nick Richards. Here come the Raptors the other way. 4:38 to go. Raptor ball. 119, 112. Yeah, that's a moving screen. Good call. Jamal Shed drawing it, though, forcing the turnover. He's good at flopping. I mean, it was a foul, but we're not going to deny. He embellished a little bit. Mobo. Let's get Barrett peeling up. Oh, perfect. Oh, good defense by Williamson to take it away, though. Barrett off the glass, puts it in. 21 points for Barrett now. 119, 114. Nice and patient by Barrett to find the shot. Tight game here. Game 5, and I don't even feel that nervous about a tight, close game at the end of the game because the wave the flag has already begun. But can we get the win? I want the win anyways. Grady Dick in transition. That's a charge. Saw it coming a mile away. Oh, you got to be smarter than that, Grady. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Good defense. Good read there. 119, 114. We might lose this game, huh? Maybe. 3:45 to go. 119, 114. Man in the corner to Martin, or above the break, sorry, to Martin. And they've, what is their percent? They've been knocking down threes tonight, man. 46.5% shooting from 3 for the Hornets. 28 for the Raptors, who've come down quite a lot since the half. Shooting, the name of the game, 122 to 114. Do I think Darko's still here next season? Yes. RJ Barrett, step back 3. Off the mark. Rebound, man. And it just feels like it's slipping through our fingers here. This the rope sliding out of our hands. And if man hits this, that could be a dagger. Doesn't go, but another offensive rebound. This one goes to Martin. And you got to rebound, man. You got to rebound. Grady Dick off the lead pass is fouled. He's going to head to the line here. I bet on Barrett and Grady Dick. I did a SGP on their points, and it's already hit. So I'll take that. Did I say Cody Martin again? Wait, are you fucking with me? Cody Martin. This is Cody. Yeah, this is Cody. You messing with me in chat, man. You had me second guessing myself. Cause I thought I said Cody. You're like, it's Caleb. I did make the mistake earlier, but I corrected it. Oh, it's okay. Thought you were messing with my head. Making me crazy here. $124, 116. Martin moving up the floor. Well, Caleb's way better than Cody. Speaking of Cody, driving. Dumps it off to Nick Richards, and Nick Richards is proven to be too much for the Raptors tonight. Nick Richards has 21 points. He also has 15 rebounds. Pearl has 16 now, actually. But the issue is 8 of those rebounds from Nick Richards have been on the offensive glass. There hasn't really been an answer for him today. Poor boxing out. And the shooting, the offensive rebounding will likely get them over the line. They have 14 offensive rebounds. Granted, the Raptors have 13, but it just feels like so many have been Nick Richards. Barrett in the paint, drawing the foul, going up, doesn't get the bounce, so almost unfortunately, RJ Barrett will have to shoot 2 free throws. He's 6 of 11, so this could go either way. He could go, 6 of 13. He could go 1 of 2 again. I don't know which way it's gonna go. I do know it won't be 2 of 2. First free throw is good for Barrett. 10-point game. We now know that this free throw will not go in. Has to be 1 of 2. David Mitchell's a good player. It's just I need more offense from him for sure. Barrett's second free throw. It's a miracle from the heavens. RJ Barrett has made both of his free throws. If he bet his over today, he's hit it. He's got 23. 127-118. Very high scoring game. Martin swings it up top to Mann. Raptors were in this position opposite side the other day and lost. So why not win from this position? And if RJ Barrett nails the 3, it'll go a long way to helping us out. 127-121. Six-point game and nearly a steal there. Richards to the rim, and he misses the dunk. But good foul. Good foul. All right, good foul. RJ cooking now. 26 points, 8 of 16. Free throws away from having a 30-point game here, but Richards at the line to extend this advantage for the Hornets. This team's fighting well at the end of the game. I mean, look, if they were to lose this game, it'd be a perfect tank loss. Right? It'd be perfect for the rebuild, but it's probably going to be a team as well in the Hornets. You're going to be near in and around over in the standings at the end of the season. Could go down as another fake comeback. I have to concur. Richards makes the free throw. 129-121. Mitchell to RJ for 3. Oh, my God. RJ Barrett steps into one and is keeping the Raptors alive. RJ Barrett up to 29 points here. And other way, a foul called against Grady Dick. They're in the bonus, so they're going to head to the line here. I promise, as much as we're talking, I promise the Raptors, the players and coaches are not tanking. They are trying to win this game. I promise you. I promise every decision made by the coaching staff today has been what they believe is the best decision to help the team win today. We're loading up starter minutes as well here. We're going heavy minutes for starters. RJ, pass the screen. Is he going to do it himself? Has to get out of it. Flips it up top to David Mitchell, who's fouled. That'll send Davian to the line. David Mitchell's got 6 points and a chance to go up to 8 if he can make these free throws. Free throws have been a bit of a problem for the Raptors today. They're 19 of 28. Could be better. Mitchell free throw. First one's no good. Second free throw from Mitchell is good, so that makes them 20 of 30 from the line. 66%. That's not good. And hey, you're down by 5. I mean, I hate to be the high school coach here, but 10 missed free throws, down by 5. Grant Williams kicks out to man. Now Martin in the corner for 3. Tough shot off the mark. And they call shot clock violation. Great defense. Raptors still in this. Down by 5. 54 seconds to go. Loads of time. You get 2 possessions out of that for sure. God, I'm hungry. Mitchell driving to the rim. Layup is good. It rolls around and drops. 130, 127. 45 seconds to go. Can we get a stop? We'll have the last possession. We get a stop. We can go for the tie. Need a stop. 12 in the shot clock. 10 in the shot clock. Ball to the rim. Layup. Tough. Good take there, man. That was impressive by LaMelo Ball. Raptors need something quickly. Barrett to the rim. Lays it up. Lays it in. Still alive. Need a steal or a foul. Need a steal or a foul. Raptors got a full court press here. And a foul called. Man will head to the line. Any free throw would make it. Any make on these next 2 would make it a 2-possession game. It looks to be just out of reach of this Raptors team once again. But can they perform a miracle here? Tons and tons and tons of positives to take away from this game, regardless of what happens here. Yawning like crazy. I'm sorry. Long day. 7 a.m. gym sesh. It's hitting me now. Down by 5 after both free throws made. 13 seconds to go. Mitchell lays it in. 10.8 seconds. Need a stop. Need a steal or a foul. And they got a foul here. Martin will head to the line. If he makes one, the game is virtually over. Yeah, the Hornets were 6-point favorites. It's likely the Raptors will cover from here. I didn't bet it or anything, but the Hornets, then they closed as -6 favorites. So Raptors will cover again. Covered against the Nuggets. I think they covered. They should have covered against the Nuggets. They probably did. Uber time, Jersey Mike subs. I ain't ordering any takeout. I think I've got, let's see the macros today. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have some sleep as my late night snack. It's pretty early still, though. 2-possession game, down 5. It looks done here. I could have some shrimp. How many pieces of shrimp can I have? Great. 4 pieces of shrimp would actually get me to my macros for the day. I think I'm just going to not have anything. It's tough to look at a game like this where the Raptors are down by 5 late. Well, first of all, it's tough to look at a 20 of 30 line from the free throw line. Also tough to see Bruno Fernando -10 in 3 minutes. It's tough to see Battle -19 in 14 minutes. You know, the lineups cost us. The lineups at the end of the first and at the end of the third, start of fourth cost us, where, again, the insistence on 4 bench players being out there at once and trying to just weather that storm bites us. It's just, we know the lineups are bad, but Dark was just praying they survive those minutes, and they just never do, really. It's annoying. Shrimp is insane for macros. There's like no fat, tons of protein. But yeah, I can have 4, which I don't really feel like is worth the effort. Abaji to Grady Dick. 5 seconds. Grady Dick, just for fun, lays it in. Can we get the steal? No, we cannot. Williams is fouled with 1.8 to go. That will pretty much do it. But that does get Grady Dick to 30 points for the first time in his NBA career. That's certainly a positive to take away from this one. You know what? Maybe I will have that shrimp. Just thinking about it. Throw some lemon and herbs seasoning on it. Some lemon juice. Some garlic. Nice little snack to end the night. Cottage cheese is also really good protein. I eat so much fucking cottage cheese. I have cottage cheese every morning with eggs on toast. And a lot of other meals. I use it as like I use it a lot in like, I make like homemade salad dressings or homemade sauces. I like always put cottage cheese in. Cottage cheese is fantastic for protein. Anyways, this game's done. 1.8 seconds to go. Grant Williams has made both free throws. Down by 5 again. Mitchell for fun at the buzzer. Doesn't go. That would have been a bad beat if you had his under, which I did not. I thought about it. But nonetheless, the Raptors lose here. My voice, not super dejected. Listen, if you like tanking, you like that game. The Raptors played really well for most of it. Incredible individual performances were had by the Raptors. But they lose. They're 1-4. I think there's a lot of positive takeaway from this. If you enjoyed this, if you're heading out, smash that like button. If you're sticking around, you got a post-game show on the way. Also, remember, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I do streams like this for... I did 70 games last year. I've done 2 this year. I'm going to miss the next one. I'll be 2 of the first 6. I still would like to try and get to 70 games this year. So tons of watch parties coming up. The Celtics got back to OT. Shut up. They're down 108-91 when I checked. Anyways, I do tons of videos, tons of watch parties. Make sure you're subscribed to Amateur Hour Sports. And take a gander at the other channels we have in the network. I will be a credentialed Raptors 905 reporter this year. So content will be coming to the 4th channel as well regarding that. I'm excited. What do you do there? Wow, the Celtics for real brought it back. And will probably win in overtime. That's incredible. That is incredible stuff. All right, let's get into the post-game show here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say it again. If you like tanking, you like this game. The Raptors played really well. A lot of very good individual performances. Some mistakes here and there, player-wise, coaching-wise, ultimately cost them the win. But a strong, positive performance despite the loss that we can take a lot from. Let's break it down in tonight's post-game show. So, final score, 138-133. Raptors lose by 5. They cover the spread. They're actually 6-point underdogs for this one away at the Charlotte Hornets. And that's just down to injuries. Gramegna quickly misses this one. Scottie Barnes, if you don't know, is going to be out for 3 weeks with a right orbital fracture. That's an eye injury. It's tough. Tough lineups here. I thought it was going to be a really unfortunate watch, but there was a lot to like about the way the Raptors played on the offensive end of the floor today, and a good amount to like about some of the individual performances that were sprinkled in defensively. Offensively, it was great. They score 133 points, but how have they scored 133 points and still managed to lose this game? That is a question we will have the answer for. If you like what you see from this, make sure you smash the like button. If you really like what you see from this, you want to see more content like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So, if you've watched any of my content, you watch the watch-alongs, you watch the post-game shows, this topic comes up a lot. It's about the lineups. It's about the rotations. Offensively, the Raptors, especially in the second half, were very good in this one when they started to bring the pace to the game. The Raptors are better when they play with pace. And after a 16-point first quarter, they still scored 133 points. They had 43 second quarter points, 37 third quarter points, 37 fourth quarter points. Lots of great stuff came from the offense, lots of great ball movement, lots of great schemes. I love the way that Darko was scheming guys open, scheming stuff for Grady Dick, scheming stuff for RJ Barrett. That's all great. Good stuff to take away from that from a coaching perspective. But a lot of the good work being done by the Raptors is just undone in these little pockets of the game where there was just still an insistence from the coaching staff, Darko, whoever it may be, to play 4 bench players at once. And it got so bad today that not only did we get the 4+1 lineup that tanked the Raptors in the second half when they were up and it looked like they were going to be on their way to win the game, they end up giving up a 13-0 run up to the Hornets because the bench comes in. Not only did we see a 4+1 lineup there, we actually saw a 5 benchman lineup in the first half. 5 bench players on the court again. You look at the caliber of team available today, and I will concede that a loss is completely acceptable here. In fact, a 5-point loss this one is a good performance, and I do think it was a good performance. But when your bench is Boucher, Fernando, Battle, Abaji, Shed, there's no need for all 5 of these guys to be on the floor at the same time. Stagger the minutes. When those bench guys filtered in with the starting lineups, there was a lot of good that came from that. Like especially Grady Dick getting filtered in with those lineups. He's a +14 in this game. A lot of good when Pirtle was getting used in those lineups. He's a +20 here. But like a prime example, like Bruno Fernando played 3 minutes in that 5-man lineup where all 5 bench players played. And like Abaji played well. Shed played well. Boucher played well. But all of them together, there's just not enough shot creation there. And even in the second half, the 4+1 lineup was Shed, Abaji, Battle, Boucher, and Mobo. I like these players. They don't need to be there at the same time on the floor together. So I agree there's not much you can do with a 10-man unit that looks like this. But you can do more with them and give yourself a better chance of winning by not putting those lineups out because it just tanked the game when they were on the floor together. And it caused a big run at the end of the first, start of the second. And it caused a big run at the end of the third, start of the fourth, which is part of the reason why the Raptors lost the game. But enough on the negatives here. There were a lot of positives to take away. Last thing, Bruno Fernandez is not NBA caliber. Stop playing him. He didn't play him second half. I don't want to see him anymore. Positives here. Outstanding game from Grady Dick. 11 of 17. 30 points. That's a career high. Came into the game with a career high of 25. Drops 30 tonight, +14. Amazing stuff. Jamal Shed. Didn't stuff the stat sheet really. 2 of 6, 7 points, but 9 assists. Had 8 at half. When the Raptors were down by 23 in this game, as a result largely of the 5-man bench lineup, Jamal Shed's energy and pace that he brought as the point guard was part of the turnaround of this game, along with Grady Dick's outstanding play. Jamal Shed was fantastic. Definitely needs to be a conversation about him getting the minutes over Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell's defense was great again. Held LaMelo Ball to 7 of 20 shooting. I know he had 90 points, but held him to 7 of 20. There's a reason he's nicknamed Off Night. And in such a size mismatch, to have Mitchell playing that level of defense, great. We need more on offense, though. He had some layups late, which make it look better, but he still struggles to affect the game from an offensive standpoint, scoring-wise, which I would like to see improve. And if it does improve, he's a fantastic defender, and he gets that playtime. But for now, I feel like we're getting a little bit more out of Shed, so it'll be a neat little battle for the time being. RJ Barrett exploded in the second quarter and the fourth quarter, finishes with 31 points on 10 of 18 shooting. Another great positive, another great result from RJ Barrett, despite the fact he can't hit free throws. Pirtle, 20 points, 16 rebounds. Excellent game here. 16 rebounds. Feels like he should have had more because Nick Richards kind of killed us on the glass with 7 offensive rebounds on his own. He had 8. I guess they took one away from him, but 7 offensive rebounds in the end. Kind of killed us there. We killed him on the other end of the floor, but his 24 points and 14 rebounds were significant towards the Charlotte Hornets' success today. Also, with it, rebounding. Sorry, not rebounding. Offensive rebound, but free throws. The three things that killed the game for the Raptors. Number one, the bad rotations, again. Number two, offensive rebounding from the Hornets. Granted, we got a lot of offensive rebound ourselves, but they had one more, and it just felt like Nick Richards was dominant on the glass. Number three with free throws. I hate to be, high school coach like, but you missed 10 free throws. You shot 66.7% from the line. You lost by 5. Kind of tough, but that's the way I look at it. But hey, like I said, there's so many positives to take away from the game. The Raptors shoot well, 57%. 32% from three is marginally acceptable. Turnovers were sloppy, 14, but they had 16. You win the turnover battle. You score 80 points in the paint. I think there was a lot to like about this game. It just, little things here and there cost us. It's a young team still learning how to win properly, but it's an exciting team. It's exciting to see, even with the injuries, them play this well in back-to-back games. Mobo looks quite good as a 31st pick. Shed looks fantastic as a 45th pick. Abaji looks like he's finally playing up to his standards, or at least getting there as a 14th overall pick. Boucher starting the season really well. Grady Dick looks unbelievably good at attacking closeouts. There are so many positives that the Raptors can take away from this game. And obviously with a team fully healthy, this is probably like a mid-30 win team. With decent health, it's probably a 32 win team. With the health luck they've suffered so far, probably is going to be a tough season. And I don't want to throw in the Cooper flag, the Cooper white flag early on in the season, but it's going to be a tough year. These sorts of losses could be significant end of the year. I don't know. I don't really care if they lose the game as long as they play well. And frustrating mistakes cost them the win against the Nuggets. Some things here and there cost them the win against the Hornets, but ultimately they play well in back-to-back games. And I think that's the best thing that could come out of it. Individually, a lot of great performances, and I walk away from this game pretty happy. I walk away from this game pretty happy with how the game went down and the individuals that were involved. I'm still frustrated by some of the coaching decisions, but I'm just going to have to start to live with them, because after 87 regular season games with him as head coach, nothing's changed, so why would it start now? But again, don't want to focus too much on the negatives. A lot of positives from this one. I'm happy. If you're happy with the content, hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more just like it. As a reminder, guys, as I said, so a couple big things on the way. Merch is almost here. Merch is supposed to be ready in 10 business days. Today was the 10th business day, so I should have it in my hands at the latest early next week. I won't sell it right away. It'll probably be a couple weeks for me to get the merch, sort it all out, get some photos with it to post as ads, and then we'll be on the way to selling this thing and to selling these things. And I think it'll be a really exciting time to have that happen. So I'm really looking forward to getting the merch out. Also, if you haven't heard, I'm going to be a credentialed Raptors 905 reporter this year, so hopefully some content coming out over there. I'm going to rebrand the Amateur Hour Bets channel into an Amateur Hour 905 channel, and I think that'll be fun to do that. And I think it'll be a really good experience and really help with my progression as a guy who covers the Raptors. I mean, if you're a player, you start in the G League, right? So maybe I start in the G League. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for your support today. I'm happy to be back in this one. Video coming out tomorrow talking about the Scottie Barnes injury. Unfortunately, I'm away on Friday. I can't do the stream Friday. But then my schedule really starts to clear up, and we're back on track towards 70 watch-alongs this season. So thank you, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one.